So last time, you guys went to the Wizard of Wines on behalf of the Mardikovs, and you took care of a lot of different woodland creatures and druids, and eventually this big giant tree thing, which was housing a green gem, which you took care of and gave that back, and they said that that's how they can, that magical gem is how they can grow their wine. Took care of that. You got the barrels of wine to go back to Kresk, and they let you in. You met with the burgomaster there, and he was mourning his son, and then you guys were hanging out, and the abbot from St. Markovia came down and raised from the dead his son. And all was well, except that he seemed a little mad. You guys ran into the now orphans that you rescued from the bone grinder across the street, and they said that they hadn't seen Esmeralda since she dropped them off. And then at that point, Eldritch went on a walk by himself initially, looking around, went to the clear pool, the healing waters over there, and then eventually you guys all went there, and Irina ended up seeing Sergei in the water. Sergei was not anyone she knew in her lifetime, but somehow she knew him, and he was calling her Tatiana, and they got together and disappeared. And then at that moment, thunder and lightning happened, and a big blue dragon came, and you guys fought that off. Ismark went down, but then he got rescued. I can't remember how. And then that's about it. So you guys, I don't think you guys went back to any houses yet or anything like that. You're just standing around the pool, like jaws dropped, like what just happened, and we'll start from there.
No one said anything about dragons.
Was it a dragon? Was it a construct?
I'm still kind of tingly. So if it was a construct, it was pretty close to a dragon.
I mean, it just disintegrated. Dragons, do they disintegrate?
No.
I've never seen one.
I've never seen a dragon, so it's news to me.
No. As far as I know, they normally die like regular creatures. They leave the body.
So you guys finished talking for a little bit, and you got options. You can go back to the burgomaster's house. If I remember correctly, this was like still kind of morning time, right, when all this happened. Or you can march up to the abbey and talk to the abbot.
So it's morning.
So when we were walking up here, I was talking to Black Hand about the abbot. I think he may be a deity. He's in conversation when I went out the door and talked to him. And I don't remember the character's name. Thalin questioned, how he knew my name, and it's because he's been appearing in dreams.
To you?
To me.
So it sounds like you want to go up?
I want to go up, but I don't know if I want to go up at night or during day. He invited us up last night, and we obviously didn't go.
Maybe tonight we could go.
Well, isn't the screaming at night?
Mm-hmm.
We could sneak in.
I don't know if we're going to sneak in.
Was it screaming or was it cackling?
It was like a little bit of both.
One usually leads to the other.
You travel in strange spheres, or
You know this.
Not all, everything that deity does is good, so,
Oh, there's a full spectrum of them, right?
yeah, even good ones do things that we don't consider good. We can go.
We can go check it out now. That way we know what we're getting into when we go back at night.
Yeah, maybe just walk around and do a little bit of recon and see what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, we're right there. All we gotta do is
Climb 400 feet of elevation. Or 40 feet.
depending on the 10 or hundreds, but yeah.
I think it was 400 feet up, but there's a road.
Looks
Yeah.
like it's 100 foot up to the beginning of the path, or the path that's right there by the pool. So, if we just go up and then
That's just like the Ridge Trail in Forest Park. We can figure that out.
Uh-oh.
Let me move it over a little bit. There we go. So you guys walk up the windy road, and
The long one.
yeah, exactly. From the road from the village climbs above the mist to a wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth as it's a little higher up. Like Kresk is a little higher up than the rest of the villages. The gravel road passes between two small stone buildings, and to either side, which stretches a 5-foot high, 3-foot thick wall. So you got these two like guardhouses, and then there's a wall all around the whole place. There's iron gates that are closed, but there doesn't look to be any locks on them. They're just kind of closed together. You see a belfry protruding from the roof of the top of the closer wing of the abbey there. It also has a chimney with smoke growing out there. And as you guys approach the guard towers, you hear some snoring from inside the towers.
well,
Let me check it out.
1 second. What happened to Ismark?
So Ismark was so upset about his sister that he has gone back to the burgomaster's house to mourn.
Okay.
Yeah, lick his wounds.
Let me sneak up and see what's happening there in the towers.
all right. South one first.
Yeah.
Go for the wall.
Yeah, I'll just kind of. How tall are these towers?
So the towers are 30 feet high, but the gate or the wall is only what did it say? 5 feet high. So it's you could kind of peek over the wall, and you see that there's like a graveyard going around this way to that side of the main building.
And then I'll just kind of stroll around closer to the opening. Oh, sorry.
And so yeah, right there, right in the middle is the iron gate, and it's closed. It's closed, but not. There's no visible locks.
There's nothing open that I can see anything more about the snoring, the source of the snoring.
No, there's no windows in those two
Okay.
houses there.
So then I'll quietly step back and say, it's just a graveyard over the wall, and you can hear the snoring, but I can't see in any of the towers.
Is there any gap below the gates that I could like peek under and see?
Well, it's iron gate, so you could look right through it.
Oh.
Just bars.
Should we go?
Yeah, but I'm going first. Because I was invited. So. Alright, just say me and my group was invited, so. We'll walk up to the gate.
You push it open, and it creaks really, really loud, and you hear a commotion in both of the guardhouses, like some weird kind of like inhuman sounds, and no more than a brief moment, and you see these two figures come out of each of the guardhouses.
So one of those guys has a tail.
One of them looks like a beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face and his body, with one human ear, a wolf's ear, a wolf's snout, and then fangs. And then his arms and hands are human, but his legs and feet are like a donkey. And he has a donkey tail. And he goes, "Oh, go here!" And then the other one, the left side of her face is covered with lizard scales, and the right with like wolf hair, and between the tufts is like human skin, and one of her eyes is of a feline, and her fingers and hands resemble cat's paws with opposable thumbs. And she has a gruff voice and wears a gray cloak. And she's like, I don't know, Otto. Who's here? And they're looking right at you.
My name's Eldridge. We were invited by the abbot.
Oh, my master. Okay. He's up in the main hall.
Can you point us in that direction?
Oh, yeah. Siegfried, well, go. Like, Otto he's barely speaking common, and he kind of tells Siegfried, the other one, to go give you guys a escort up to the abbey. And if you're willing to follow, she kind of starts walking you guys up along that path there, and to the right you see some stunted pine trees, and then you see windows of the structure with cracked panes of leaded glass. Really old gravestones are kind of bursting out with the light snow in the yard, and the ground kind of falls away from like where that wall is, and then you can see down below the village through the mist as it's coming through.
You sure?
And then so she starts walking you guys all the way up, and you don't have to, if you're just following along, and then she takes you up to the main double doors there, and on there you see along the wall, like you see some kind of hooded figures, like almost like guards up on the what do they call that the platform of the
rampart.
fortress. Yes, I believe they call it. Let's look here. The word they used was the curtain wall. And
This wall here.
yeah, and you hear weird, like just monstrous sounds coming from inside there, and she's Abbott says through the courtyard, and she opens up the double doors and beckons you guys to come in. She goes in first, and she says, come this way.
I glance back. Is the door lockable from this side?
There's a what?
Is there some sort of latch or something?
Just a normal side thing that can go across to.
So it can't be latched closed.
Yeah. And
Nothing that my axe couldn't break through.
but
Well, run the latch side. So.
it's left open as she starts to follow, and you guys start to follow towards this building here. And what you see in the inner courtyard is it's surrounded by the 15-foot high curtain. So it's about 15 foot high is the outer wall of the courtyard. And those guards, as you look up, it's clear now that they're just merely scarecrows, like perched up on either side. And there's wooden doors to the north and east lead to the abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs, 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth, have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. And the quiet is shattered by horrible screams coming from these sheds. And you see this figure that looks kind of similar to this Sigfrick, but like more bat-like. And it's chained to one of those posts, and it like makes these weird noises and tries to fly away but can't, and then it comes back down frustrated. And as you look around, you see all these chicken pens, and in all these pens locked up are similar weird mongrels that are just like have all these different kind of animal features, but kind of look human.
So monstrosities.
Sure, yeah. And then so you see the chicken sheds, the tethering post, and then the Sigrid says, wait here, and has you guys wait right out front of this door. Goes inside, and from inside you hear some violin music playing as the door opens, and then of course when the door closes it gets quieter. Well, the music gets quieter, but you still, there's all this weird, just like everyone's all like you just woke up a bunch of animals ready to eat, and they're like really obnoxious. And as you're waiting,
Should we go ahead and put our guys around there?
sure.
Right by the front.
I'm going to pick out one of the less violent ones and message him and say, what has happened to you? You can reply to this message.
So one of the ones close by that you it gets really much louder, and then it just goes hungry, and that's all it says back.
They're barely intelligent.
You must have rolled a 1.
That's what? Roll the 1.
On their intelligence.
And so
Who's the four?
you wait for about 5 or 6 minutes or so, and the door opens, and Siegfried comes out and goes, Master, we'll see you now. And she kind of goes off like she's heading back towards back to the main gate go back to being at the guardhouse. And the doors open, and you hear this commanding yet gentle voice saying, "My friends, please come in."
Come in.
And let's get the old masking tool. So you guys come in, and
14 seats, so.
you remember you've seen the abbot, and gentle sounding music trickles down from above the main hall here, just like a violin playing. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arch leaded glass windows. There's a cauldron that sits on an iron rack above a fire and a hearth, while above the mantle hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner is a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level over here, and while in another corner is a stone staircase that heads down. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. The wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is in front of is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and red dress. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled, does not touch her soft shoulders, and she seems lost in her own thoughts. The abbot gently takes the woman's hand, and he has a holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from his chain, and he's kind of almost like leading her to try to dance as you guys enter the building. goes, yes, please, everyone, come in, come in. I can probably make this even a tad bit smaller. Come on, there we go. He goes, I was just teaching Vasilka here how to dance. Eldridge, thank you for coming to visit.
Does a woman have any animal aspect to her?
None. No.
She's just completely human.
Yeah. She's got very white skin. And if you wanted to come closer and look, you'd have to, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not right now.
Sure.
Absolutely, Abbott, and it would have been rude to not partake in your invitation.
So there's been quite an incident that has happened earlier today, hasn't there?
There was an attack by the healing pond.
I'm aware. But other than the attack, something else miraculously happened, didn't it?
If you're speaking of the disappearance of our traveling companion, yes.
Yes. She was a special creature indeed.
Is she related to... I forget the name.
Vasilka?
Tatiana?
Tatiana.
Tatiana was Strahd's true love. And she unfortunately threw herself off the cliffs of Ravenloft long, long ago.
Yes.
But as you may have been learning in your journey here in Barovia, is that some people are born with souls and some not. And sometimes those souls recycle if they're very special.
Are you inferring that she has Tatiana's soul, which is why she draws Strahd's attention?
I firmly believe that she might have, and she was going to be a wonderful, wonderful present, and now she's gone. And then he looks at Vasilka and goes, "Don't worry, darling."
What do you mean, present?
Well, I've been here in Barovia a very long time, and like you, I am trying to find my way out of here. And I've been trying to do good for this village and the people that live here to pass the time. But I too miss my original existence. And I have met, well, Strahd has met with me on many occasions, visiting the Abbey, when he knew that I had taken residence up here. And he explained to me what he desired most. And I thought that if I could help him get what he wants, I could be set free from his lands. So you see the problem at hand?
Well, of course. There's nothing more to barter with.
And not all is lost, though. See, I've been working on Vasilka here. She's almost ready. But, she just doesn't have a wedding gown. And maybe, since you guys, he kind of starts to screw this up, and he looks really stern at Eldridge, maybe you guys can make this right by helping find a wedding dress. they can't be made here in Kresk because of their commune. They don't do that kind of stuff. I do know of tailors in Valaki, but I am not able to go to Valaki. I have to stay here in the Abbey or in Kresk. And the burgomaster down below doesn't seem to want to be helpful, even though I saved his child. Why don't you have your friends come in? Have them come sit down. I have been remiss to. And he comes sits at the end and has her right here. And please come sit. Come in, please. Don't be rude.
I don't want to piss off the deity. One possible deity.
And, because we were just about to have afternoon lunch, and he kind of claps his hands, and after a few moments, and I'm just using this guy as mini, but this isn't. He looks more like. This guy comes down from the downstairs. The music stopped when he clapped his hands, and he came downstairs and he goes, "Yes, master." And he goes, "Cloven, will you please bring the food for everybody? We have guests now." And he goes, "Oh yes." And he goes down into the cellar, and then it takes him a while, but he starts bringing up food up to the table, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then he just kind of stands by the stairs and, while you guys are waiting, and he's pouring wine for everybody. And it looks like, he goes, "This is the Champagne de l'Estampe. You can't find this anywhere else in Barovia right now." And then he goes, "Oh, anything else?" And he goes, "No, go back upstairs and to your violin." And Cloven, he kind of heads upstairs and starts playing the violin some more. Please sit down and eat.
Does the giant sun medallion appear to be affixed to the wall?
It's
hanging?
It's hanging on the wall.
Does it move when I touch it?
Yeah. And he goes, "Elders, please don't trouble yourself with that. Please let's sit down."
Yeah. Not really hungry right now. I've heard fortune of a holy symbol behind a sun in a holy place, the house of a saint. This feels like it's it.
Where did you hear this from?
Fortune teller.
Ah, yes, those Vistani. They tell their tales, don't they?
So far, some of the tales we've heard have been true. So I'm not dismissing all of their words.
Well, you'll have your chance to figure that out later. And you see, I was about to call you Drago. Loki, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Natural 20, so that's 26.
Because you're the one closest to Vasilka, you can see that she's got stitches all around, even like around her face and her hands and arms, even like along the neck, like she's been stitched together. And she's just kind of staring off into space. She's not talking. She's not really reacting to anything except to whatever like commands that the abbot gives her, like when he said please sit down or those kinds of things. And, other than that, she's not looking at you guys. She's just kind of blank off into space. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot her name. What was it?
Vasilka.
Land of Peace.
I'm gonna ask Vasilka where she's from.
Nothing. Doesn't even acknowledge that you talked. Just looking off into space. And he goes, like I said, she's not finished yet. I was hoping that with Irina's help that it would become complete. Strahd does require a wife.
What do you mean finished?
Well, I mean, I am a master in my craft of trying to create things. I am a creator of sorts, and I've helped. See, the Bellevue family was an old family from Crest, and they were afflicted with many diseases, and they came looking for my help. And so, what I did to ease their afflictions is I merged animals with human and cured them from these diseases, and also enhanced their abilities. And for the most part, things went well. But as a man of science, they had to experiment, and things. You have your trials and tribulations. But now with Vasilka, I have started from scratch and building her as the perfect woman.
So she's not real?
Well, she will be.
So I'm going to try to draw the conversation to my side of the table. It's like, that's very interesting. Can you tell me what procedures you used to do this blending of what appears to be blending of different creatures?
So as he's talking, I'm walking past, blazing fire, and in the softest voice that I could do, knowing he has cat hearing. Oh my god.
And what'd you say?
Not my god.
And he kind of describes, like, he's like, well, it takes parts and to put them into the hole, and he kind of gets into this deep kind of like celestial voice, and he goes, and I use my powers to meld them together, and then he kind of like draws back down. Where's my mouse? There we go.
Are there any Bellevues that are still in their original form?
No, they have all been transformed in one form or another. Cloven being my closest assistant. And so, to the matter at hand, I require a wedding dress. You require your freedom to leave Barovia.
So you're saying that if you gain your freedom from Barovia, you're inviting us along?
I'm saying that if we provide Strahd with his wife, Tatiana, that he says he will let me go and be free of this place once and for all.
And you think Tatiana's soul is in your creation?
That is
Because based off what we saw down at the healing pool, I don't think it is.
I do believe you could be correct, but
I think you're buying to try your way out of here with a false idol, and it's not going to work.
he kind of puts his hand down and goes, "Do not mock me."
So having been standing in here for the past X minutes, have I seen anything nautical?
Nautical?
Nautical.
No. No.
Seafaring, healing, and warfare is my god.
But I was intrigued by you going to touch or to try to move the sun around because I have my fortune.
Yes, the holy symbol behind the golden seal, or the golden symbol in the house of the saint.
In the house of the saint.
Yes.
But I don't know. I mean, we just came from a battle. I don't know how much. I don't think we got too much damage.
I
Oh, see, I don't know.
What are
we're
you
ready.
at?
did 19 out of 49.
See, I don't know if it's the best time to try and throw down here. It doesn't sound like it's going to be any better to attack at night. I don't know if he.
I lean over
Loki,
and
are
whisper,
you
"I don't
feeling
know firebolts."
unwell?
What was that? You
I
whisper back.
The firebolts left.
A little. Well, I got blasted with lightning, so.
Well, let me help you. And he pulls out his heat hand and he starts uttering some incantations. And he heals you for 20.
I check. Does he look like he's partially animal now?
No, he's fine. He goes, see,
You look personally.
I wanna help you.
Mostly.
if you'll help me. And I hope that you will take that as a olive branch.
I take a look at the food that's on the table and the glass of champagne, and I'm just trying to see if there's anything wrong with it, or if there's any harm in taking a bite or a drink.
Arcana check.
That's a yes. 9.
Nice. Looks
It's like
fine.
food.
Yeah. I'm a little peckish, but then I remember what got us here in the first place.
He goes,
So he wanted us to go to Vistani.
to Valak.
Valaki. God, I always keep saying that wrong. Please.
I know you need like a.
Where's the map?
You need the list of things that are on the back of this.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yes, Valaki is the biggest city here in Barovia, so I would hope that they have a wedding dress of some sorts. You bring it back here. We call up Strahd.
Lean over. We were headed there. That's where we're supposed to meet up.
Vloggy? Oh, at the tower by the lake?
Well, that's the tower by the lake. If she wasn't there, then she's headed to Valaki. That's where we were supposed to meet her.
I look up at the giant sun medallion. What's holding it to the wall?
Well, it's just hanging on the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What's it? What it's hanging? Is it
Well,
rope, chain?
piton there, you know, like the
Oh,
whole, yeah.
okay.
What's your fascination with this? It's just a decorative piece for the Saint Markovia, and you know, but
I'm just looking for redecoration ideas. I'm just looking for trying to build my ideal wall, my dream wall.
he goes,
Vision board. That's the word.
I want to mage hand it.
we must come to an accord. There must be an agreement.
Well, we were headed that way anyways. If we find ourselves near a wedding shop, maybe we can find something.
Are you looking for lace, a beaded bodice?
As a monk, you know entirely too much about wear.
I'm looking for the most wonderful and perfect, beautiful wedding dress that you could find.
How much do you have to spend on it?
Money is no object. I'm sure you will find a way to get it.
Oh, our money is
I'm-
an object.
Our money is an object.
I don't deal with money. I am beyond money.
It is. We could always take that symbol on the wall and sell it for some money.
Not a bad idea.
You won't be touching that symbol again.
That makes me really want to touch it.
Didn't he just say it was just a decoration?
You're yelling that across the table. You like my decoration?
Eldritch! And he puts out his hand like this. Give me
The
a...
shield comes forward.
The what?
My shield
Oh, yeah.
comes forward.
He gives... hold on. Give me a... Where is it at? Wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that is a 7.
Oof. He has now charmed you. And so you can't attack him, you know, and you... He can't control you, but you are really happy to see him, listen to what he has to say, agree with him.
Is my wolf like growling on him at all?
Your wolf is more concerned with the little weird-looking two-headed creature that's
Plays the violin.
played the violin. You see, the violin is kind of annoying the dire wolf. And now, Eldritch, will you behave now?
I'm gonna lean over to Bale. We really should go and get this wedding dress. We really gotta do it.
I'm gonna slap him.
Him?
Well,
All right. Let's do unarmed strike. Unarmed strike.
Did you whiff it?
I mean, yeah, probably. Through the air. This is a 4.
Was that a what?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's a total of 11, but
I take it that's not your AC.
Nah.
Yeah. You. He goes. Well, is there a fly or something in your food?
not hungry.
Anyone care for the wine? It's like I said, it's the most fanciest in Barovia.
I'm looking around.
I think it's time to leave.
It's a little early in the day for wine,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
I think we might either want to get out of here or get ready to do something.
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll have Eldridge stay here and help me. Well, isn't that right, Eldridge? And you guys can go get your go get the wedding dress and
No.
come
No.
back.
No.
But guys, it'll be okay.
Why don't you come with us? Do you have...
He's kind of our leader. We can't leave him behind. We'll become lost.
You all are trying my patience. And he and big radiant light shines all around him and transforms into that angelic creature. And he's like, you will all stay here forever if you do not listen to what I say.
Hey, I've got those too.
Eldridge will be staying here while you go get the wedding dress. He has training to do. And you notice his wings, out. His wings are real. They're not, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Translucent?
Yeah.
Ephemeral.
But did they look the
Incorporeal.
same? I mean, I know his. Or solid.
He looks beyond, his look like, he's got kind of grayer skin, but like,
Silver, yeah.
yeah, silver skin. But he looks more like angelic, like
But in the same vein.
similar.
By the feather is her feathered. No bat wings.
I don't want to leave Eldritch here. What do you guys want to do? I think we have to decide quickly.
I'm not leaving without Eldridge.
No.
Then
He has a...
you have sealed your fate. Roll for initiative.
You being mean.
You're still charmed, yes.
15.
15 and Blazing Fire.
19.
And Loki.
11.
And Fallon.
10.
And Eldridge.
9.
Oh, that's actually good for us.
Yeah.
That's with a +7.
I know.
Whoa!
We're charmed.
For once you go last.
Don't have.
So, the abbot goes first. And he flies up, lands on the table, and takes his giant mace and swings at Loki.
That's gonna tick off the wolf.
And oof, that hits.
He knows. Yes, he is.
So you take
Oh.
7 bludgeoning damage plus 18 radiant damage.
Wait, what?
Boom.
Yeah. So that would be
That's 14 health left.
18 plus 7. Oh, you got it back. Okay. And then he turns around and swings at Fallon.
Watch out, dude!
But misses. 11, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, so then Blazing Fire.
And I grab her and I hold my dagger to her neck and I say, "Stop this now!"
He looks at you and goes, "What are you gonna do with that little dagger?
I will decapitate her with it.
You can try."
He did. She has stitches
I
everywhere.
get to start all over.
Yeah.
Start in each scene.
Are you gonna attack her?
He's already taken his attack, right?
Yes.
Swung at both of them.
Really hurt me.
I'm going to hold my action and attack her with the dagger if he doesn't.
Okay.
If he doesn't stop fighting on his next turn.
So she's gonna roll a strength check to get ungrappled from you. Since I went
actually
ahead and allowed you to grapple her.
But
I guess I'll have to use the real dice. Hold on here. 19.
do I need to roll against her?
Yeah.
Strength?
Yeah.
Oh no, dude.
You grapple her.
Get a 20.
11!
Okay, so she breaks free and yet lets out a terrible scream.
I just need a little more compliant than that.
And that was her turn. Bale.
Nice knowing y'all.
You're 14, you're fine.
AC is so stupidly high.
And if I get hit again, like, it's the same thing, I'm dead.
So you can't even
I was gonna
slap
punch
him.
Eldritch again, but hitting your AC is it's hard. We didn't take a short rest down at the pond, did we?
No.
No.
Luckily he healed me, or otherwise I'm dead.
Sure we did.
Disengage.
Okay, I'm gonna try to punch you once. I can snap you out of the charm. Because you've never shaken me like that before. 18.
That hits.
Right? No, it's 19. Oof. So, unarmed strike, as I'm punching him, 5 points of damage.
Okay. You can do a, I believe it's same wisdom, right? Let me look this up. I want to make sure this is right. I don't charm very often.
Don't touch me.
Punch me for no reason.
No, I punched you because you touched me.
Ah.
That shook me. That's weird. Stoic Eldritch? Hey, let's go somewhere. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw again.
Aren't you trying to break the charm spell?
Yeah. So you're trying to.
By punching you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a concentration throw. Concentration spell.
Oh, I thought you had to whack the person who is charmed to break it.
But it was the charmer.
Either or.
I don't know.
so he hits you, so you actually snap out of it.
Okay.
Sorry, you're right. He would have to do the saving throw,
Okay.
but he hits you. You snap out of it.
Don't shake me like that again. And then I'm gonna get up on the table and run at the angel. The celestial. And I'm gonna swing! 21 to hit.
That hits.
Why do I like this
Do I have spell slots? Oh, we got spell slots. We divine smite.
Okay.
That dude playing the harpsichord is pretty good.
8 plus 9, 17. 17 plus 4 is 21 points of damage.
And what kind?
9 slashing and, 13 slashing and 8 radiant.
So he is resistant to the radiant. And was the slashing from what
From
weapon?
Great Axe.
Was that one? Is that magical? No.
Nope.
So half all of it would be what?
12 plus 9 is 21, like 10.
Okay. Yeah. So you see that radiant damage like just fizzles,
Celestial.
and you can see he could take some of it, and then same with the slashing.
You do?
Because it was non-magical. He seems to resist. Loki.
Alright. I'm going to use one of my actions to step back on my disengage action.
Right, because you get extra attack, right? Not extra action.
Correct.
So you only get one action. So that's your one action if you disengage.
You will not be able to attack.
Well, that might be healthy for him.
Well then, my wolf's gonna come up.
Jump up behind.
You're right.
Would have been a healthy choice.
He does have a bow. He's no good with the bow right up next to him.
15.
That misses.
Then I get one. The wolf can do it again. 20.
Natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then. $18. 21 damage.
Okay, and that's piercing.
Yeah.
He seems resistant to the piercing.
So that's
I can't use
10.
fireball anyway, it's too close combat.
The entire room.
Eldritch. You're not charmed anymore.
No, it was.
Oh, that one. Sorry, that one.
Say he's got a 10, I got a 9.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
it was 11, 10, 9.
Yeah.
Okay, he's right next to me, right?
Yeah, you guys are
Because he's
adjacent.
hanging me before.
Yep.
So I will do swing my spear at him as a
The silvered spear, right?
yes,
Wait.
burning a key point to
I used to
use
spell when
stunning,
we were walking up.
stunning strike at the same time. So that would
So you
be
technically have like
45.
13.
That misses.
That misses.
Well, almost as many as you have if you were
So
home.
as a bonus action,
hopefully you attack my wolf.
let me see.
And you could probably take a good like 2 or 3 hits from him.
So I will use my second attack to do unarmed strike with to try and punch him.
Okay.
It's even worse. So I will use my bonus action and I will burn another key point to do Step of the Wind to disengage or dash.
Okay.
And I'm going to come over here. Where's the sun symbol? So
It would be right in the center.
yeah,
Above the hearth.
I'm going to go to head over there. And I will use my ability to interact with an object, and I will stash my spear, and I will arm myself with my crossbow for the next time.
Okay.
And that's will end my turn.
Now Eldritch.
I'm glad I was playing that right. I looked at my Divine Smite and crit combo.
It's off a bit with these squares, but
Just a little. Alright, yeah. Quickest thing to do. Blessing the half-orc, the monk, and the wolf. Shield of Faith on the elf.
okay. What does Shield of Faith do?
He's got a +2 to his AC.
Alright. +2 to your AC. You're at 17 temporarily. You can put it on your blue thing. And then Bless gives you guys a plus.
They're both concentration.
A plus
Are they?
D4 to your
Yes.
to hit.
Crap, he's right.
Oh,
Pause.
you can only do one or the other.
Before you run down that rabbit hole.
Thank you.
Otherwise, we run it all the time.
It's true. Yeah.
It's hard enough remembering all the NPCs and monsters stuff.
There's a console. Yeah. Dang.
I gotta start keeping the crit smite.
Well, that really goobers it.
Sorry.
That's alright.
You would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been.
It's just, I'm getting my karma together so I roll a nat 20 so I can crack him for 86.
So we're gonna go. Fine. We'll go with bless to the 3 indicated. The orc, the monk, and the wolf, and then we'll throw 8 out there for the orc, the wolf, and the elf.
Ooh.
Yes.
What?
8?
Yes. So each target's maximum hit point and current hit point increased by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Nice job.
Alright.
So pull that back.
Oh, that heals 5.
It
And
heals you 5, and your maximum now is 5 for the next 8 hours.
It's not 10. Points.
No,
Make that was 54 for right now, so I know what my max is.
Wait, how much is your max HP?
54.
yeah.
Same.
That's, oh, I can't move still.
Run away!
2, 3, 4,
One of us will survive.
6.
Okay. Now, back to the abbot. He's like, oh, you think you're a righteous warrior? Swings at the paladin. First is a 14.
The sound of the this maul through the air.
Yeah. And not a natural 20. 27 hits.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Barely.
Barely
Ooh,
hits.
man, that was a good roll. So, 33 total damage.
Oof.
So you got 10 bludgeoning and 23 radiant. So for a total of 33. Blazing fire.
I'm going to Scorching Ray. 2 of them at the abbot and 1 at the female.
Okay.
So the female. Oh! 10.
Or that 10 hits.
Did, bro!
Probably not wearing armor.
Wouldn't it be a disadvantage?
You think so?
Because you're right next to her?
Yeah, maybe so.
For Scorching Ray? Is it a
Yeah.
ranged spell?
It is.
Well, if we're playing correct, then yeah, that would be a disadvantage.
Scorching Ray, yeah.
But I mean, you roll again, and then you might
can't.
get better.
There's only one thing lower
Yeah.
than what you rolled, and you rolled the same thing.
So
You got
those
the
twos are out of the way.
Alright. So roll your damage for that.
I don't even know what that number is.
It's a Q.
It's the 6. 7 points of damage,
Is that fire?
and that is fire.
So she not only takes that full fire, but she screams uncontrollably, and it seems to affect her even more. So she is now going to have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of her next turn. When it is her turn.
Might hit those stitches, Bren, and all, like, she just falls apart.
And that did not make her happy. Oh, wait, you still got to do the
I've
others.
got
The other guys.
Two
more.
2 rays on this other
Those
guy.
aren't
Oh,
disadvantage.
oh, an 18 and a 19 plus 8 each, so 26 and 27.
Both obviously hit.
I don't think you're at disadvantage.
No.
He's immune to fire. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
terrible.
8 plus 6, 14 points of fire damage.
Nice. He takes all of that. And you see this fire just erupt and almost burns a little bit on his wings. And Vasilka, upset about what you just did, tries to just slam her head into you with disadvantage.
What?
Headbutt pound.
But it's still a 16.
I think that's going to be higher than my AC. That's my AC.
Okay, so you take 11 bludgeoning damage.
How do you have more AC than I know?
Thick skull.
And then Bale.
Because I'm a sorcerer. That was 11?
Yep, we're gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself. I'm at 18 now. Let's go. Blessed.
Blessed.
Okay, swing 1. Plus 7, 21 to hit.
Yes.
How many spell slots I got? 2, but he's resistant to radiant, so we'll just swing regular. No divine smite for a total of 8 slashing, halved to 4. Second swing. Yeah, great weapon master. Ooh, 20. So it takes 5 off, so it's 2, 5, 5. 24 to hit.
Yes.
And damage coming up. It's plus 14, so 20 points of damage, half to 10.
Okay.
There we go.
And Loki.
1 second. I meant to say that for later. My wolf is going to attack him twice. Wait, I have this.
The wolf is
14.
blessed, right?
Yes.
How much?
14?
14 misses. Second attack.
14 again.
Miss.
Ah!
Can you move at all?
Well, no.
Alright, Dallin.
So I'm going to crossbow attack toward the winged dude. .26 to hit
Yes.
for 7 points of damage.
With the crossbow, so it'll be 3.
Oh, so it's half of piercing.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 3.
Okay.
And then I as a bonus action, I will unarmed strike the sun.
Okay.
Try and just kind of punch it and try to knock it off.
So yeah, I mean, you do that. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. You knock it off, and behind it you see some bricks, and you do see a few of the bricks are a little like they've been moved in the past 100 years versus the rest of it looks pretty solid.
And then I'm gonna take the opportunity for a little bit of distance, and I'll come back here.
Sitting up here, hold on.
So you
Okay,
grab the
and then Eldritch.
I knocked the
Let's see. Guiding bolt.
sun off of the wall, but I didn't open up the bricks yet.
Those on that. That is a 10 to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah. That would be the tone.
Sorry, my brain was somewhere else for a second.
Concentration. That's it.
Okay, Eldridge, roll me a religion check.
4.
Oof.
You realize that this isn't your deity. He was a false. He was reaching out to you, but only once you were in this land, right? You're trying to call out to your real deity, but you don't hear anything at the moment. And it's the abbot's turn. He is going to swing at the elf and then at the.
Which one? Oh wait, yeah.
It's like, which one? I didn't know elf.
So first at the elf, and that's a miss.
One of you's on the other half.
And then at the half orc, 17. All right, and miss.
Thank you, Shield of Faith.
Curses in some celestial language. You heard it.
What did he say?
Darn you! in not so nice a term.
Darn
it! Blazing fire.
Wait, but he didn't say darn it.
What?
He didn't say darn it.
It's like Christmas story where he's like, oh fudge.
I use that as one
I know what
of
he
the backgrounds
says.
for Zoom, and it's Santa's foot
Oh,
going down. Is all you see is the foot of the elf and him.
Just makes me think of Fat Man.
Oh, dude.
So how bad off does she look? Pretty bad? Or
not at all.
not at all bad?
She's been damaged, but she's looking pretty good for a stitched up woman.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good for me at all.
No.
Well, in that case, I'm going to... If I disengage as an action, I can still shoot off a bonus action spell, which I have nothing interesting with.
Better than all of them being concentration.
What's that?
So better than all of them being concentration for a bonus.
I'm gonna Misty Step.
Knew it.
Bounce.
Teleport.
10, 20, 30.
Okay.
And for an action, I'm going to firebolt her. A 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She lets out a scream.
Yeah, I need a 10-sided die. Do I have a 10-sided die?
That's the
a
weirdest.
streamer, a chainsaw.
That was holy.
Doom just ripping the chainsaw.
Like
You think of Evil Dead?
Clark Griswold. Who's breaking out some more dice?
I have to
You
find
need
a
the big-
10-sided. I didn't realize I needed 10-sided. 3 points of fire damage.
Well, she takes it, and again she has disadvantage, and she slowly
Gotta use the big one.
starts to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me make sure that I may be wrong on their speed there.
6 would be 30.
And she just kind of blankly looks at Fallon. Bails up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
6 times 5. There.
Now what I'm thinking about.
Well,
On Monday when Vincent was DMing his cousins and Leo, it was like, there's a lot of math in this game. I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun.
it's all math.
What you gonna do, Bale?
Oh. Yep, great weapon master. Let's go.
Swinging at the abbot?
Yep. We on a roll today. So 23.
Yes.
This one. Plus 14. It's going to be a total of 26 halved, so 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Great weapon master swing again. Come on, crit. 17, 20, 22
Hits.
for 21 half, so 10 again.
10. Nice. Man, he's definitely on the more harm side now. So then we go to Loki.
I had 2d20.
You might put it back in the bag.
Maybe.
What are you gonna do, Loki?
One more? Yeah.
Let's be reckless. I'm gonna move back 10 feet. 10 feet.
Without disengaging?
You cracked me at 27.
Okay, go
Look at
ahead.
that for 24.
Go ahead and start to move. 24 hits.
Just tries to step away from the table.
Let me figure out.
Try to move.
I mean, he takes an opportunity attack, but he still gets to move now, right?
You go. You
There's
go
a 4 or 5 damage.
Oh.
You go down.
How much?
Everything goes down. Oh no! Ah!
Oh, look at all the things behind the
There are
screen.
minions back there.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Good evening. So, boom, Loki's down.
Then I guess my wolf can attack twice. 20.
Hits.
Seven damage, piercing, so that's 3 damage.
Okay.
And 14 misses.
14 misses.
Damage.
Fallon. You see Loki with that boom, with that big old mace.
Does she look like she's coming at me? Like she's...
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's coming for you.
So from where I am,
Got a hot bait.
I'll do crossbow attack on the winged dude first. 14.
Misses.
Then I will go ahead and close. And
Nice little second edition turn.
unarmed strike on her. 23 to hit.
Yes.
6 points damage.
Bludgeoning, right?
Yeah.
So she totally absorbs that and does not take the damage.
All of it.
All of it. Unless your fists are made of adamant.
Or Jello. She's just Jello.
Anything else?
I'm gonna go ahead and try once to do flurry of blows. So I'll burn the key point. 23 to hit. 9
Okay.
points.
23 hits. And what type of damage is that?
Punching is bludgeoning, right?
Yeah, it's bludgeoning. She's immune to the punch.
No sense in throwing the... Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other punch anyway. Just for the hell of it. It's 22 and 7.
You're just like,
It's the movie scene when you punch the guy and they don't even move. And you're like,
You punch him some more.
oh.
and she just blankly stares off and like didn't even affect.
Turn undead. Wisdom saving throw on her.
She is not undead.
Okay. It is interesting.
6.
What's that?
Level 6.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So that burns my action, right?
Was that? Yeah, does it take an action then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stupid wings are not a bonus action.
I still don't like that.
I don't either. I absolutely hate that.
The wings are an action?
Yes.
Wow, we should house rule that.
I like that idea a lot. It's like,
Why would you take a whole action to pop your wings out?
no, it feels like almost reactionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should be a bonus action. Anyone disagree?
What does it do for him though?
So what it
Allows
does,
them to fly.
allows me to fly, and for a minute I can fly, and I deal an additional 5 points of radiant damage
With your wings out.
with my wings out.
Up to the
I'm
DM.
basically tapping into the celestial.
Yeah.
Obviously it benefits me, so I think I'm
gonna
gonna say.
Yeah, I'd say let's go ahead and make that a permanent house rule for its bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, I can only do it once per long rest, so that's why.
Oh, then it needs to be a bonus action because that's not fair that you.
It's not like my channel divinity, like short rest. Okay, here's plus 10 to hit. I'm gonna hit you with the divine smite.
Every time.
All right, yeah, my wings are gonna pop out of my back, and I'm gonna be off of the ground at that point. So
You're how high up?
just 5 feet off the ground,
Okay.
or 5 feet off the steps. What was that?
Wah, 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 wah.
There was a tone in that. Oh God, I wish I could remember what that was from.
Sounded like Terminator.
Was it Terminator?
Yeah, I think the first one.
That.
I missed it.
Dun, 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 dun,
No, it was more It's a more guttural sound. It's lower. Yeah.
All right, so religion check.
16.
Okay. You start to channel, and you're trying to like plead to your deity, and you feel like you're starting to make a connection. And it's the abbot's turn, and he looks down and sees that Loki's on the ground, and he swings towards Bale.
Nope.
And a natural 1.
Okay.
Blazing fire.
Did it hit himself in the head? Or
I'm going to firebolt the lady across the room because I don't like her.
Because she screamed at you and then headbutt you.
14.
That hits.
That's the really weird die. Okay. 4 points of fire damage.
Nice. She takes the 4 points, and she again has disadvantage on her attacks and her goodies. What is it? Attacks and ability checks. And it's her turn. And with disadvantage, she tries to slam at the monk twice. First one is a 16.
Yes.
Second one is a 21. That was the lower one. That's a hit. And she does 17 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
Down? Or
No, I was at full. I was gonna ask if I could borrow the marker.
oh, okay. I was like,
That puts me at 21.
I was like, are you immune too? All right, and then Vale is up next.
You follow me, don't you? Oh no, she attacked, not me.
she attacked, yes.
Great weapon master.
But yes, I do.
18
To
hit.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that hits.
Cool. I can't roll 1s or 2s on damage.
Sure.
23, so 11 points of slashing.
Nice. You chip away at him more and more.
Again, great weapon. No, that one's gonna miss. It's gonna be 13.
And that misses.
There it is.
Loki, death saving throw. Alright, you got 1 success. That one's next.
Wait, can my wolf go?
You have to be able to command it to know.
Oh.
Okay. I will
Bounce
use
up.
my ability to interact with an object. I will stow my crossbow and grab my spear, and I will try to stab with the pointy end at the. Oh, I need to swap out.
And this is magical, right?
The spear is blessed and silver.
Does Bless make our weapons magical? Darn.
No, he just blessed it with
I'm
his...
blessed.
Oh.
I bless you.
So that was 11 to hit.
To her, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh, it does. Okay, so
you back was 10 before, so.
7
7 piercing?
Yes.
Yeah, she takes that full piercing. You pop a stitch a little bit on her arm, and just like old flesh kind of starts to come out a little bit. You pop out. And anything else?
I will go ahead and burn the key point to step of the wind again and get out of her range since there's no reason for me to be in contact with her. I should probably go farther than that.
Probably as far as you can go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
I can go farther.
this dotted line, it just means that it's open to the upper thing. And then we go to Eldridge.
I'm gonna go that far.
Okay.
That's. I'm not gonna. Rotting yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go 1, and let's throw level 2 guiding bolt at
Nice.
that. Not monstrosity. What is it? A human creature. No, what I'm trying to say? It's not a monstrosity. It's abomination. There we go. That's the word.
I was thinking amalgamation.
Yeah, there's that abomination there. Okay, well, it's an 11 to hit.
Yes.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yahtzee. 5, 6, 12, 16 points of radiant damage.
Yes, she takes the full 16.
And the next attack on her has advantage. Because she's now glowing.
And give me a religion check.
Let's go. 14.
So you've gotten getting close. You're really feeling that connection get closer and closer. Like if you get one more success, something might happen. But it's the abbot's turn, and he is getting more angry. He's like, I just want to leave this place. And he swings at the paladin. First attack,
3.
22.
Yep.
And 17 total damage.
I go down and back up again.
And second attack is 11.
Cool, thank God.
And then blazing fire.
Well, it appears I need to go what little bit of a full burn I have left. So I'm going to twin my Scorching Ray at the winged guy.
6 attacks.
So I get 6 attacks.
Nice.
Take him down.
Fireworks.
So I have to roll for every one to see if I hit, right? So here's the first 3. 26, a 10, and a 16.
So the 26 hits, that's 1 out of 3 hit.
Yikes. Oh, that's even worse. So I have 21, a 17, and a 15.
Okay, so 2 of those hits. So you have 3 hits total.
3 hits. So, ugh.
66. A fireball? A fireball with the fire?
5, 10, 15, 26.
Nice.
Nice.
Almost a bullshit.
Big. Not like a fireball, all around him, just fire just shoots up, and he kind of lets out this scream, but he's still hanging in there. Anything else?
So what? These are stairs going up?
Going down. to
Oh,
the
going
cellar.
down.
You
Oh,
see
I'm-
how there's like a little.
No, I'm not going to go down the cellar, thanks.
Where all the other beasties are.
That's where the lunch came from.
I'll hang out here.
Immune to disease.
Lunch.
Immune to disease. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, that's from one of the chickens in the courtyard. Chicken.
All right. So Vasilka
El Reto.
moves over to Bale.
No.
You don't have any hit points,
I
right?
got one.
Yeah.
She's gonna slam twice. 15 for the
Nope.
first one. 16 for the second one.
Yes.
That does hit? I thought you would increase
didn't roll.
something.
Oh, wait.
You didn't reroll.
Wait. Hang on.
I thought you would increase your
I
AC
need to
somehow.
read the wording on my silliness.
Nice ability, silliness.
Reduced to 0 but not killed outright. You drop finger. No, I still think I'd tap unconsciousness and then come right back up. You have to hit 0, so you pass out for a second and then
Yeah.
you come back up. So concentration would drop. So that hits.
Alright, then I'm sure it's gonna be more than one.
I hope so.
And 14 bludgeoning damage.
Out.
Goes down.
Boop.
Well, and it's your turn. Death saving throw.
10.
Hit. Well, then it hit. Makes it. Loki, give me yours. Second one. Dallin.
How's doing over
I will-
down, friend?
I'll swap out, interact with an object. I'll stow my spear and grab my crossbow, and I will fire at her
With advantage.
with advantage.
What?
Guiding bolt.
So 17 the first roll, 15 the second roll.
So both would hit.
Okay.
We've been doing on 10.
With 7 points piercing.
Okay, and so she takes half of that, which is 3. Ooh, okay. She really starts to freak out. And she starts going berserk. And just like, but it's not her turn. But she's starting to like go like you've not seen her. She's been cool, calm, and collected, except with a couple different screams to get damage. But now she's just flailing and going crazy. Anything else?
And how is the abbot looking?
He's looking pretty worse for wear.
I've been hitting them pretty well.
So I'll go ahead and
Bale was chipping away.
jump up on the table in front of
It's the
him.
wings.
My second attack for unarmed strike. 18 to hit,
Yes.
7 points damage.
And he's resistant to the bludgeoning, so he takes the 3.
And then I will go ahead and burn the key point for flurry of strikes. That is a 1. Plus,
And misses.
yeah.
Plus your D4. So it's not a critical fail.
So that would have been
It would have been a 2 at a
4.
minimum.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nothing bad's gonna happen to you.
And then the second one is 15 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Okay, Eldridge.
How does health work on players that are down? If I throw an area healing spell, does that work on down?
Who's on deck? You give him some.
It's
hit
been a
points.
while. Let's look it up real quick because
I think so. I think yeah.
let's look under death.
I want to say you designate targets, which
That-
you could.
Yeah.
I have designated targets. I just
He's just unconscious. It was
Okay,
healing,
yeah.
right?
all right.
It's just a heal.
Stabilizing.
Yeah.
So you could stabilize with the medicine roll to make them stable to where they no longer have to do death throws, but they're still at 0. Or you can do an actual heal spell and then heal them however many
Okay.
hit points.
Which I think wakes us up.
Yeah, you would get up.
Yeah.
You get up and
Well,
you
you'd
get
have to
whatever.
stand or something.
You get whatever.
Yeah, you're prone, so you have to stand up and lose half your movement. Unless you can pass out standing upright, and I'm amazed.
Prayer of healing. Everyone in the party. Ooh. 6 targets. Well, it's a 3rd level spell. 3d8 plus 4.
Nice.
That's 1 hit.
That is 1, 8, and 6. So that's a 15.
Plus...
Plus 4. 19.
Oop, for everybody?
Yeah,
So everyone gets 19 hit points.
including the dog.
Already at full.
Yes.
Nice.
That inclusion.
And yeah, you guys awaken to the battle.
To
It's
all-
still happening.
To a mace coming back down at me.
And
Oops. Okay, one more roll as soon as you're done.
yeah, I'm gonna go 5 feet higher in the air.
Okay.
Come on,
Trying to get out of melee
And
range?
watch the survivor.
I got another one.
Oh, I just put the heavy one below them.
Religion check.
19.
As you're channeling, trying to connect, you hear a voice say, "I am here for you." And you all see this burst of light just coming out of nowhere. And down comes another celestial-looking creature right next to the abbot. And he goes, "You false deity, you shall no longer reign in this terror." And
Cast a 9th level spell.
where are we at?
Finger of death.
Has a huge trident, and then there's a squid necklace on his chest, and he swings at the abbot and hits for 28, and he takes 51
The number 56 popped into my head. I don't know why.
magical slashing damage, and goes down. And falls, and as he falls down, just transforms back into
Abbott shape.
the abbot's shape. And when that happens, she crumbles into a bunch of body parts, into nothing, like, you know. And then we are out of combat.
So I look over my shoulder to Eldritch. I'm like, is that yours?
Why didn't you do that earlier?
And this greater deity, you know, lands, and he looks at Eldritch and he goes, "You have grown well, and you followed true, and you realize this was a false god."
Yeah, I've flown down. I am actually going to kneel this time again. His creations were not something that you would have done. They did not bear your healing nature. Thank you.
And he grabs his trident and he brings it down to your shoulder and goes, "Eldritch Coldwater, you are one of the few, and you are Asamar, and I am your deity. I am a planeter." I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I only have a moment before I don't want to get trapped in this realm. But just know that you are being watched and cared for, and we will always guide you in the right way. And hopefully you won't get any more false gods coming your way.
I will do what I can to purge them in your name.
He goes, "I must leave." And he kind of holds his trident up, and again the light just shines up, really like that, and he just like flies up into nothing, into the ceiling.
Heimdall!
What is it?
Heimdall!
I was thinking that same thing, but I couldn't remember what the name of that machine is. Or
The
whatever.
Bifrost.
Yeah.
No, Heimdall's the one that operates it.
Yeah.
Let me he removes.
Unless he's carrying a stormbreaker, then he can channel himself.
Or unless someone else has the sword.
And move that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got everyone back. All right. So we're out of combat. Did I take her away already? Yeah.
Yep.
He's dead. You guys are back up. Hey, Dawson. And you guys are back, and the violin music is stopped, and it's quiet in the main hall.
I'm going back to where that sun was that I saw the monk dropping.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there too.
I'm gonna sit in a chair and start eating.
Eating?
No. I'm gonna eat.
And I'm going
You back?
to, using my sword and move, I don't know, what in relative height where
So it's just above the mantle.
Okay,
You see
so-
like some bricks and stuff.
I'm going to move the...
You remove like 3 or 4 bricks,
Yeah.
and there's a little alcove, a little niche in there, and you see a small-sized chest in there with a lock on it.
Reach in and
It's my
Pull it out.
teacher getting the thing off and on. Yes!
sun symbol,
Yeah, try it.
house of a saint.
It's worth looking into. It seems to match up.
Anybody got a key?
For what?
Is there a key on the body?
So you search his body, and you don't find any key. The lock doesn't have like an actual keyhole.
It's just... Okay.
It's like a lock without a keyhole.
I'm gonna pull out my scimitar and try to break the lock.
Well,
Yeah, and you're going to hit my shield because it's in my hand that has the
I'm
shield
gonna-
on it.
I'm gonna lift up the abbot's hand and see him just wave you over to touch it to the touch the lock.
Nothing happens.
Give it to me.
Is the violinist? I'm gonna. The violinist go upstairs or downstairs?
He went upstairs.
I'm gonna.
Holding the chest, I'm going to sit cross-legged right there and
I'm gonna search the body.
about 10 minutes.
So the body parts
Detect magic.
are all, it's just a pile of body parts. There's nothing there.
Gross.
The abbot had all he had on him was his robes, and he did have that necklace with the Morning Lord symbol on it, and which would probably be worth about 20 gold.
Mommy,
What if you take his symbol and hold it to the lock?
Okay, I'll bring the necklace over and see if that has anything to do with the lock.
Without breaking your
Roll me Arcana.
A lot of arcana checks.
Ouch. 14.
You come over and you look, and you do see that the symbol actually fits right into an impression on that lock. You press it in and turn it, and it unlocks. And with that, we'll take a quick break before you get into the chest.
Commercial break. Get down.
Right.
All right, so the chest opens. Inside, you see a vial of a potion, in a crystal flask. You see a bag of 750 gold in a bag. Gold. And the potion, it looks to be like a superior healing, potion of superior healing. And then you see a small box that just has a normal lid.
So, but take the potion. Oh, bro, stand up, walk over to the group,
Daddy.
and I'm gonna hand the half-orc the potion.
Potion of
Superior healing.
Superior healing.
So he can heal himself?
I got 2.
What?
I got a regular one now. And a super.
Trade?
Trade.
Alright. I'm gonna open up the bag and the 127.50 is 125, 135. Is it 150?
750 by 5 is 150.
150. There we go. So yeah, 150 for everybody.
150 gold. And the superior healing is 8d4 plus 8.
Well, that's sick. Where's my other?
Where's my door?
My equipment. Currency.
Does anyone else need a healing potion? Because I still have a regular one.
Keep it. You may need it later.
Did you fully recover?
No, I only have 19 out of 54, but it's going to be 49 soon.
5 more.
What do you mean?
He touched you.
I have healing hands. 5 more.
Give you a little shoulder rub.
Thank you.
If it was the dragon, it would
Lay on hands.
If it was the dragon, it would have been a slap.
Yeah.
5 more healing. Just pull a small box out and
You want me to mage hand that thing?
Here's a small box.
Actually,
open it.
I'm not going to save that.
So you pull out a necklace, and on the necklace is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun with a large crystal embedded in its center.
And obviously it's glowing.
Oh yeah,
That's my detect magic is.
it is glowing as the brightest you've ever seen, and it will require attunement to understand it by a cleric or a paladin only. Alright.
Put it on.
You get this like as you put it on. After your next long rest, you will know how to use said treasure.
Imagine if it does like 100 damage to one thing.
And
for long rest.
you guys all realize that this is like the second item you've been looking for. This holy symbol of the raven kind.
At least it's not a clock.
Yeah.
You go into. Yeah, boy. Come on, I'm gonna add to our Rock Creek D&D the
Vincent, I'm so glad
description
you
of
get that.
the thing.
What?
There's quite a bit to it.
So we have the symbol,
Yeah.
the weapon,
It means my son's still my son.
the ally. What was the fourth one?
So there's 5 things. The fifth one was to know where Strahd was.
Right, that's what was Strahd. Yeah, Strahd was the 5th.
The other items,
You'll find an ally and someone you will meet very soon.
Right, and that was
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, which we need to find again.
The wizard's tower on the lake. Let the wizard's name and servant guide you that which you seek.
Right,
that was the tome.
Yeah.
that was the tome.
I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty, plucked too soon. The master of that marsh knows of whom I speak.
And we got more information last time on that marsh.
Yes, so the Mardikovs had told you about the ruins of Berez
Right,
There's
in
a hag
the
in
marshes to the south of Valaki, and they said that
right.
you guys would meet certain death if you were to go there.
from a terrible hag.
Challenge accepted.
So you guys are sitting there. You don't hear the music. You've spent some time dealing with the chest and stuff like that, and you notice all that like noise and hooting and hollering and everything. It's all silent now.
I'll go back upstairs to find Cloven or what maybe left of.
And I look over at Vale to see if he's had any effect from.
Yeah, I've gone through 3 plates of food.
What? You're eating?
I've just been eating the entire time after the fight.
Does that heal
Let's see,
you?
will this pop up again? If I...
No.
Oh, nice.
But dying is hungry.
Okay, so right now, see, this is just for.
See my axe? I gotta swing it a lot.
So Eldritch goes upstairs The map shifted.
Yep. Yep. So I'll be here.
You go upstairs and you climb up to the loft. There's a few lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. The room is filled, or no, it's no longer filled with the sound of music. That's gone.
Sound of music.
There's a black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table. And a cot heaped with furs rests in the northeast corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles. An oil lamp burns on the table nearby, silhouetted. That just describes the person. Never mind. He's gone. He's not here. So there's the cot, and there's this table with.
And a pile of whatever was cloven.
He's not here. He's not here. Cloven's not here.
Bless you.
I thought he went back up to play music.
He did earlier, but he's no longer there.
So whatever's under. So
Whatever. There's something under
So,
here. Yes.
with my sword, I'm going to catch the edge of the cloth and move it off the table.
I'm gonna look to see. Everybody seems to be doing all right. I'm gonna go ahead and follow Eldritch up the stairs.
So beneath the shroud lies a creature made of stitched together parts. You recognize some of the parts as your own.
What?
You see, like your arm, part of your face, even a little wing starting to come off the back, even though yours are not.
His own kind, or specifically him?
Like him, like part of his face. Yeah.
Wait, you do it PSP?
It's a little icky.
Did I do a good job?
Are you with
That's
it?
the elven word.
Yeah, he's up there with me.
Are you gonna look at the table?
Yeah.
So you look at the table and you see just a bunch of random body parts.
Looks like me. Parts of me.
What parts? I don't see that. I just see parts.
Arm, wing.
And I kind of use the haft of my spear to push it around to see if I get a better view to see what he might be
So
looking
roll a
at.
perception.
Mom, I'll be my second.
Six. Dots at the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
You kind of snap out of it and you look and you're like, it's just a bunch of random body parts.
Weird.
Thank you.
I don't see it anymore.
Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. I know that we just went through something pretty eventful, but I'm sure you're okay.
Other than that table of parts, there really isn't anything of note in this room. And again, Cloven is gone.
So these other furs in the corner?
Yeah, that's where he would sleep.
Okay. So there's nothing else up here of note.
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Is this a doorway to the rampart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so I'm gonna light this damn thing on fire, put the cloth back on it, throw the bear furs on it, and light the whole damn thing.
Yeah, it catches on fire, it starts burning. You start to smell flesh burning. The smoke kind of goes out towards there's a part of the chimney because it disconnected and it goes up.
Yeah.
Open
Knock,
window.
knock a pane out of the window.
You guys get a hint of that smell, just a little bit though, because most of it's heading out.
Suck the air through and out of here.
So should we put the party back together?
What are they
before
doing
we-
up there?
Oh no. Do you think
Before
they're
we go
fighting
any
again?
further?
I think they're cooking something.
I say if they're making food, it doesn't smell as good as this tastes.
Smells like they're cooking something. Yeah.
Pie?
No.
You guys okay down there?
Yeah, are you?
You're
Yeah,
making
we're fine.
You're making a stink.
Well, cleaning up the garbage. Gonna pop the door open and see what's going on outside.
Yeah, let's take a look.
So you open the door,
Yep.
and you look out, and it's quiet. You no longer see that bat-like creature that was chained to the thing. You glance down, you don't see anyone in any of all the cages are open. And no one is around.
So where we were hearing all of the cages and the
As you came in through the courtyard and all
the
the
alcoves,
yeah,
there's not a hunk of body parts. They're just gone.
they're gone.
I don't think that's a good sign.
Doors are open. They're not there.
Yeah, the gates are open to the.
The chain that was around the bat thing. Can we tell if it looks whole from here?
It's you can clearly see that it's
So I just have a skull
it was broken open. Yeah.
That looks like something escaped.
Or was let loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get to
down to the
town.
village.
We need to get to town.
So
Alright, so I'm gonna hop the rail. Just I'm gonna go over the rail and drop down.
Drop down. Okay. Yeah.
and I'll go ahead and jump down too because I have
We need to
half,
get back to town.
I have half speed falling. So.
All the creatures in the courtyard are no longer there. The chain around the bat thing is broken. And it's not there, so
I'm this close to being a melee. I'm not good at hand-to-hand combat.
pause.
1d4.
Somebody give the cat a stick.
So you guys are gonna hide.
Well, there's a downstairs here.
Village of Innocents being attacked by mutinous monsters.
You want to stay here and check the downstairs? That's fine. I'm going. This town has done nothing to reap whatever he created.
I'm running after.
You guys start hightailing it. Start running down the path. From the distance, you hear screams of, like children, women, men, everything, and then you also hear like the attacking going on, and you guys start like it takes you a few minutes to run down this path. When you get down to the bottom of the village, you get to where close to where the burgomaster's house is. You see that there had been some sort of attack, and there's people out in the streets that are some are not moving, some are badly hurt, and you see the burgomaster coming. He's got like a spear, him and his wife, and they're kind of guarding their house, and he sees you and he goes, "Oh, come quick, come quick!"
I head over there.
And
We're all running that direction.
yeah, you guys meet up with him. And he goes, "What happened up there? All those vile creatures came down and attacked, and then they fled through the gate away from the city."
Well, I didn't
they didn't stay. And just as they were fleeing, they were randomly attacked us and then fled the city.
Do we recognize any of the dead bodies?
No, they're just
Random people.
yeah.
Those creatures were evil works of the abbot. He said he was helping the Bellevue family, but he was piecing together different creatures.
We had heard of some abominations and wickedry happening up there, and I wonder, because our graves were constantly being broke. People dug up and defiled, and parts of the dead were taken. It's like that explains it now. Maybe they were stealing it.
It certainly looked like it. They had cages of them. Just
it's horrible.
It'll be going on no more.
yeah, it should be quiet. And
What happened?
We killed the abbot.
Really? Why?
He was bad. He attacked us.
But he helped me with my son.
Oh no, he's not actually that good.
He was making deals with Strahd.
No.
he was making his own deal to get out of here.
Oh man. Well, I must help attend to the village. What will you guys do?
Well,
The gates look like they can be secured.
Yes, I've sent the militia down to bolster them and keep them closed like we do against the werewolves attacks.
We're gonna go back up and clear the rest of the abbey. See what's in the other building. We've only been through one.
Okay.
We heard the scream, saw the creatures loose, and came to aid. But if they're already gone, we'll make certain there's nothing else up there.
Okay.
So we head back up.
There we go.
Give me crackers.
So I'm gonna zoom out a bit. So you got a garden over here, and you got this building that you haven't checked out yet,
The cellar.
Now the cellar.
and the cellar.
And the well. Should look down in the well.
Go right ahead.
I didn't say go down in the well.
Gelatinous cube in the bottom of it.
Where you guys headed?
I'd say just start off where we left and check the cellar.
Okay.
The cellar.
There we go.
Wine bottles.
So the cellar, you descend down into the cellar, and it contains 10 barrels of wine in an L-shaped wooden rack packed with wine bottles. There's different wine names. The barrels against the east wall contain purple grape mash number 3. The 4 barrels against the south wall contain Red Dragon Crush. The wine racks contain 33 bottles of purple grape mash and 24 bottles of Red Dragon Crush. There is one bottle that doesn't have a label.
Oh, when you're done.
Me?
No, not you.
Doesn't have a lid?
You're right.
Label.
Brother.
I do not have detect magic.
Homebrew. I do. Is it glowing?
No. I mean,
Is this how
the bottle is not, but there is a glowing from inside.
Is this how you pause the TV? This
I'll throw it in my bag when I can figure out what it is later.
Pause the TV?
We'll take it.
This one?
Alright. So, I need to add in. Healing potion.
And that's all that's down there.
This is weapon monkey. This
Head
is
across the yard.
So you have 2 healing potions?
No. I need to add it. I need to add the healing potion. Do we want to move the barrels up and out?
I think, or
I don't see the burgomaster coming into this building, but if we move them up and out, say they're in the courtyard, then the town can get them if they so feel.
Just tell them they're in the cellar too, though.
we've cleared and try to convince them that we've cleared it and it's theirs to occupy and make use of.
How many different types of wine bottles were there? Was there 2 or 3?
2.
There's the Great Mash and the Red Dragon.
Grab one of each and throw it in the bag.
Okay.
Give it to the burgomaster when we get down there and say, hey, there's a bunch of wine in the cellar and this is some of what's there. If they want it, they can get it. This is proof that we're not lying, so.
Well, that's what they were looking for before anyway.
I don't know.
Abbott was hogging all the wine.
We'll be heroes
Abbott
just for
was
finding
hogging
the
it
wine.
all.
Appears to be.
Kate, I'm coming, honey.
Alright.
We'll be heroes just for finding all this extra wine.
Right?
We can get
Now where
paid.
you headed?
Maybe we'll drop the wolf with
We
us.
can get paid.
The other building.
To this door?
What's the big door?
Draw.
Is that this one?
Is
So
this?
these are all the chicken pens
Oh, okay.
right there. So I'm just gonna open up this whole thing. So you open up and find
A bit of peanut butter on them. Really good.
what's this number? 14.
Peanut butter goes well with a lot of things.
So does cheese.
So this foyer was used as an office. There's a desk and chair, but it's smashed to pieces. And then a hallway to the south, and then there's a stairway leading up. There's lots of weird smells coming from the hallway down.
He's not letting me time that at all. You're gonna need to work on our timing, Jason.
Upstairs are weird smells.
We don't want the weird smells behind us when we go upstairs.
We don't want whatever's upstairs to come behind us while we're at the weird smells.
Stay here at the end of the hall.
Who's gonna? You're right there. Why don't you give me a perception check?
16.
You hear a little bit of a groan coming from way down the hallway.
We should definitely check out this hallway.
Okay. You lead the way.
Okay.
Move this down. Okay. So you
There
get
seems to
down
be
to
somebody in
about
that cell.
you get down to about the middle, and I'm just going to use her figure, but it's not her. You see this fleshy, pieced together monster just kind of standing there like.
One of those creatures didn't get the notice to attack the town.
I'm gonna
And
shoot.
it doesn't look like any of the Bellevue's like weird combination of creatures. It looks like more of like what Vasilka was, just kind of stitched together, kind of fleshy thing.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Roll an attack.
That's 22.
That hits.
6 damage.
So you shoot this arrow, and it does stick in, but it does not take any of that damage. And we will now roll for initiative because now it's gonna. It's like you've awakened whatever slumber it was in, and it kind of lunges for you guys.
You made it mad.
So Bale,
5.
Blazing Fire,
9.
9, Loki,
12.
and Talon,
21.
and Eldritch.
11.
Right. So
I'm right there in the hallway. The dogs. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's got a long way to go.
Fodder in front.
I throw you a treat to give him that wolf.
Would you like him to touch it?
where is? Hold on. There we go. Flesh Golden Flight.
Yeah.
We got Talon going first. This thing's.
I'm going to assume that the same limitations are in place on bludgeoning damage, at least for starters.
Who all did I give the... It was you three was the extra hit health, right?
Yes.
5 extra points, okay.
You said the elf, I thought you were talking about him.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Not me. I was
Yeah, it was
almost
the-
full health.
The
There's all
monk,
3 of us.
self, and the wolf, and
Oh.
half orc.
Okay, I thought you said the wolf.
He's an elf
The
too.
wolf,
but-
Bless.
Oh, okay.
Bless was the wolf, not,
Oh.
yeah, ranger, monk,
I'm just gonna say my name.
So I will do a
roll dragon.
crossbow attack.
Okay.
14 to hit,
Hits.
11 points.
And again, with your crossbow as well, it seems to just be immune to that damage.
You need to get some silvered fists or something.
Say it again.
You need to get some silvered fists.
I wanted to in the town of the blacksmith.
Dunk both gloves in.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do. I could try punching her. I'm gonna try punching her just to see.
Well, at least you're in front of me. That's all I care about.
17 to hit,
It hits,
and then 8 points damage.
and it does not take any of that damage.
Ooh, bludgeoning
And
and piercing.
it's this fleshy monster's turn, and it takes 2 slam attacks towards the monk. And we have, oh, I can't can't see my behind. 21.
Hits.
And that would be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
Second slam.
Leo, turn it down.
I thought, is that coming from here? 18.
That's a push. So yeah, mine's 18 as well.
And another 17 bludgeoning damage. And now we go to Loki.
Leo, turn it down.
What are you doing, Loki?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, it was solid, but I thought you.
You just saw the monk crossbow and punch, and this thing took no damage from that.
Anyone got a fireball? But you could do a fireball right behind them. Spell slot. I'm gonna. Move a little bit up, and then my wolf. 4, 5, 6, right behind the paladin.
Okay.
And then I'll just end my turn.
Eldritch.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
You say you gotta sleep soon?
No, I said we're going to go to sleep soon. Well, I don't need to sleep. Waste of time.
I thought maybe your character needs to sleep.
Yeah, a long rest later. Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dex saving throw.
Ooh. Natural 1, and so that's actually a 0.
14 points radiant damage.
Alright, it takes that full 14. This light just emulates and just burns the flesh.
Does that affect me?
No. Oh, Lord, no. But the Shield of Faith will. So your AC goes up by 2.
What health do you got?
4.
Never mind.
Dang, I'm a friend. Might as well give him some armor.
Alright, then we go to Blazing Fire.
Firebolt. 16.
Hits.
4 points of fire damage.
Nice, takes a full 4 points and we'll have disadvantage. Anything else?
I'm going to stay right there.
Alright, Bale.
Am I short? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am short.
I have
Use your
allergies,
pole
by
arm.
the way. I don't have COVID.
Plague!
In case that's my coffee. It's questionable.
My fault for letting the dog in too much. Speaking of which, she probably needs to go out.
Mom, look, I need a spaceship. Mom, look, I need a spaceship. Mom, look,
I wonder if it's constitution. Just
Okay, that's great, Tony.
boop, 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 boop. I'm just gonna dash right into her. We're just gonna block her in here.
Okay.
I'll Shield of Faith myself. No, I'm good.
We go back to the top of Talon.
Vincent,
Vincent, what are you doing?
I will interact with an object and swap my weapons.
Good.
So I'll pull out my blessed,
Stab him with a spear.
yeah, my blessed silvered spear. Out of curiosity, do you know what the second number is for? On that?
It's a versatile, so one hand or two hand.
Oh,
Or sorry, it's a spear, right?
Yeah.
So thrown or
No, I think you had it right. I think it's one or two-handed for spear.
so if I go two-handed, I go
if you're two-handed, you're a 1d8 plus 4. If you're one-handed, You're a 1d6.
I don't have any.
Javelin that I was thinking of.
I don't have any advantage by trying to punch her. So
Yeah.
I'll two-handed attack with the spear, which is 1d8 plus 4. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
9 points.
Alright, she takes that full 9. Well, can't really tell if it's a male or a female. it's its turn, and it is going to slam at the monk that just tried to spear 20. Is a hit.
Use the wrong spell again.
Say it again.
20 is a hit, right?
Yeah, because although I was bumped up to 20, that's a hit.
Okay, 13 damage.
I go down.
And then it slams at the paladin for 21.
Yep.
10 bludgeoning damage. You see the monk falls. Oh. And then we go to Loki.
Alright. So,
Got any spells?
I do, but I also want him to be permanently dead.
I'm down on the ground.
But if it's
He's
like,
unconscious.
yeah.
He's sleeping.
Taking a dirt nap.
Not quite.
Let's not open that.
Yeah. He is, I mean, the floor is dirty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I don't know.
20 is with disadvantage too, man.
My wolf's gonna move up, and then I'm gonna pet
Lucky
it.
roll.
I'm gonna pet the wolf.
You're not gonna attack?
Arrows just
No,
didn't do any
no
damage.
spells or nothing?
Won't do anything to help me because she's immune to piercing, bludgeoning.
Do you have anything blessed?
There's silver sword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're so, remember?
You got a silver sword in the first freaking village.
Get up in there.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my action
Yeah,
though
130.
to switch. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not to go meta or anything.
And I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. Yeah, you're closing in. Eldridge.
Oh, let's
That's
see.
That's why when we go back to Wallachia, I got 135 gold to make my axe silver.
I got 220.
Well, you got 100.
Man, if
50
the
for
town,
100,
the
yeah.
town's still there. You guys left in a hurry.
That'll be fine. Wisdom saving throw.
4.
That's a fail on Toll the Dead.
Dong.
Yeah, quite literally. Bells fill the air.
When the bell toll, for whom the bell tolls?
There you go.
That's not bad. It's 13 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. And so that would actually be
Kind of
close.
crappy for a 2d12, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, blazing fire.
I don't have any other bonus spells that aren't free concentration.
Firebolt,
Oh wait,
Uh-oh.
it dropped.
13 to hit.
I don't need to
Hits.
concentrate anymore.
4 points of fire damage again.
Alright, and they now have the disadvantage again. And Bale is
Great weapon master swinging. That's a natural one. Let's do it again. There we go. 14.
yes.
This is a fleshy corpse.
Not corpse.
Not corpse.
The construct.
We'll test it if it's undead or not. Divine Smite.
Mom, look, I made a magic star.
Future.
That's actually a good roll. 15 points of slashing. And then, is it an undead?
No.
Okay. And then 6 points of radiant.
So it is immune to the slashing
Oh,
without your magical weapon, and so it takes the, what'd you say, 6 right?
Yep, 6 radiant.
that puts it over the edge. And roll.
So
It kind of starts to freak out a little bit and then calms down. And then we go to Fallon.
Let's do a saving throw, right?
You roll a d20 and then 10 or higher.
4, unless there's something I can add.
There's no addition. It's just so that's your first fail.
So if you go up there to top, you should, if you set yourself to 0, you take 38 and go damage.
So with disadvantage, the fleshy thing attacks paladin right in front of it.
So we hit on a fail.
And
So
what is the modifier for this thing?
there you go.
17.
No.
Shut up.
One more time. Natural 1. Nothing. Loki.
alright. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be able to swing twice.
With your silvered sword, I'm assuming. Not the other one.
16,
Hits.
8 damage,
It takes the full 8.
20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
that's-
That doesn't matter. It's natural 20.
Uh, 16 damage.
Total?
Yeah.
It's starting to look pretty bad.
Wow.
And with that, you see the silver sword does a much more damage and slices into the flesh and really does a lot more damage. And then Eldridge.
Let's see that. Damn action. Why is everything in action? One, two, three, 4, 5. Over. Just lay on the ground.
I wonder if you added a little weight,
Trip on the
Spare the dying.
a little weight at the bottom.
So you're stable. And because I love so much. How bad is it looking?
Looking pretty bad.
Looking pretty bad.
It's not like hanging on for dear life, but
Yeah, screw it.
1, 2, 3 people down tonight.
That's concentration. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Spiritual weapon. Level 2. Oh!
Because I'm still working on it.
Attack roll?
Yeah. I'm trying to think in my head of what I want it to appear as.
Floating arm.
Something to do with your patron?
Squid
A
tentacle.
stitched hand.
Squid tentacle.
Squid tentacle.
That could be a magical squid, couldn't it?
It's
Or a paper towel. For your feet.
ship in a bottle.
That's a shit.
It doesn't break.
Oh, right. That's 24 to hit.
Of course.
And that is... Wow, that's garbage. 5 points.
Alright, it takes
Magical.
a full 5 points though, and it's still hurting him, but not dying yet. Yeah.
And... take one step back. That was not engaged.
Alright, blazing fire.
Live up to your name.
So you get a better bead from the distance.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
On
Well,
this
that
was
was-
for what was this?
Firebolt.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so 4.
Ooh.
Again.
Again. I think I got
It
4
will
on
have
my
disadvantage
phone.
again, so Bale.
Your spear is out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my axe and pick up his spear.
I was.
There you go.
I'm gonna stab her twice with it.
Nice.
Is your spear considered a simple or martial weapon?
Simple.
11 to hit.
Oh no, excuse me.
No, it's martial.
Martial
Well,
arts.
I guess I have both, so we're good.
Well,
11 to hit.
Hits.
What's your damage?
it's a D8 plus dexterity.
If you use 2 hands. Yep.
Bill doesn't know how to use one. 4 points of damage
Nice.
for the first hit.
Okay.
Go again.
It's looking.
Over 15.
Yep.
6 points of damage.
6. It is holding on for dear life. As Dallin, you are stable, but I mean, not awake yet. And then we go to Fleshy. Gets one more try at disadvantage. Tries to headbutt the paladin. The 16. And then disadvantage. The 15. So obviously a miss. And then we go to Loki.
Didn't ever think I'd drop my axe in this campaign.
14.
Hits.
And then for 10 damage.
So you slice this thing, and all this stuff just comes pouring out of it, like bile and fluid and fleshy parts, and it just crumbles to the ground
That's an oogie boogie.
and dies.
Is it ethnicity?
You're laying in it.
Oh!
That is gross.
Well, you dunk him in the well, clean him off.
But, so
Alright, I'm gonna touch down and give him 1 hit point.
and he wakes up.
My last lay on hands hit point. Here's your spear back.
Did you clean it first?
Nope. As I pick my axe up out of the goop and shake it a couple times.
Okay.
I
You see, all these rooms look like they were like all the doors had locks on them, but then all the doors have been swung open, and each room looked like it housed some sort of creatures. There's like some hay and furs like for beds and stuff in each little room. They all kind of smell.
So, doing a count, it looks like there were about 15. Judging by if everything was occupied, probably about 15 creatures that
There
fled.
was. You start counting around. You look like about 60.
60.
Six?
60. Oh, they
Ooh.
were piled up in there.
Mhm.
Okay.
There was a lot, but they're no longer there.
I'll prestidigitate and clean some of that off.
I have a very delicate nose.
Your axe.
Well, we don't want to be around you if you're going to smell like that all day.
Anyone going to search the rooms?
Yup.
And
I want to search.
Okay, why don't you? Whoever wants to search, give me an investigation check.
everybody search.
All right.
12. No, yeah.
Who has the 12? Who has the highest?
19.
6.
I don't have the highest.
7. No,
Yeah.
10. Actually, I got 10.
So you're all searching the rooms, looking for something. In your room that you're looking, you see a little fur, but then there's something underneath it.
Okay, I'll walk over my sword, move the fur, hoping I don't see my head or something.
And you find
One of those
I'm looking
days, huh?
for it.
What's in the box?
So you see what is that? It looks like a thigh bone that has been decorated with ornated what's that stuff in the Southwest? Turquoise.
Still looking at that?
And you can see in Celestial actually it says Saint Markovia on it, and it's another item that you would have to attune to.
Nice.
Pick it up and
What do you
take the thigh bone with me.
Okay. The decorations on it, everything around it, it looks like that you could be about 200 gold of jewels and stuff, and turquoise. But
Nice.
And that's all that is in all those rooms, minus all the refuse and feces. And
Well, I guess we should look upstairs since we cleared the floor.
Until we find another one, and then I'm gonna stand 15 feet back. I'll wait for you to go down again. I'll walk up, grab a spear.
So you guys head upstairs from those stairs that were like by the foyer.
Fire.
Fire! And I'm just gonna open up the whole thing.
Holy.
So, you come into this office. I'll just use you as the party marker for now. This is another office that looks like it's been destroyed. Trying to find where we're at here. Yeah. There's just rotted away leaves, moldy wood, faded cloth in here. Nothing of note.
I'm getting the impression that Cloven had a couple of different purposes, and I take a look in the debris to see if there's anything that he might have been trying to hide.
Just nothing there.
Nothing?
It's just nothing that you can make sense of.
Okay, it's worth a look.
I will mage hand open that door.
Okay. You open the door and you see above the door it says hospital on it, and you see a bunch of like hospital beds in there, and then 3 doors off to the side there.
And there's nobody in any of the beds.
It's all empty.
Are the beds all ratty?
Above the door that you what?
Are the beds?
They look like they haven't been used in a very long time.
Okay.
Above the door, which I forgot to read, where was it?
Caution, do not use mage hand on door.
Fireball gets thrown through the wall.
It says, "May her light cure all illness,"
Oh.
and it has dedicated to Saint Markovia on it. And you remember the burgomaster saying like long ago this was, it's like a hospital.
I guess the party goes in and we're gonna mage hand the first door open.
That one says operating room, and you open it up and see a bloodstained table stands in the middle of this otherwise empty room.
Does it look like he was doing stuff here, or is this really old, dried blood?
It looks pretty old.
Huh. So this place probably hasn't been used much, huh?
I take a look to see if there are any surgical instruments left lying around.
There's some, but they're all like really old and rusted.
So they're steel or iron.
No silver scalpels at all?
There's no silvered stuff, if that's what you look for.
Okay, the second doorway.
This one says nursery.
Uh-oh.
As you open it up, and you just see a bunch of broken down cribs and nothing in there.
I'm not going in. I will open the... What's the third door say above it?
The third says morgue.
Do we even want to open this?
The rest of everything here looks like it's been unused for a long time.
Okay, I'll open it. With the mage hand.
You open it up, and it's completely empty, except on the windowsill, you see a raven,
Huh?
and it caws at you, and then flies out the window to the nearest scarecrow in the garden.
Not afraid of scarecrows.
That was odd. Can I search the room a little more carefully then? It's just completely empty room?
It's empty. Yeah.
So it looks like we're being watched by ravens again.
Did it ever stop?
Nevermore.
So how do we get to... We have to go out and back in to check this last room?
Yeah.
You guys want to do that or head
Why
out?
not?
Last room.
That one.
Okay. Mage handing this last door.
So you open this up, and you see some bunk beds that are really old. And you do see like one of the bunk beds they all have they're dusty except for the one bottom bunk looks like less dusty than the other ones.
I'll mage hand search it.
So investigation.
Should have always memorized, shouldn't I? No. 19.
So you see that there's under the blankets and stuff. There's a little note.
Leo, I'm done.
Is it in common?
I'm done.
It is in Vistani.
Anybody read Vistani? No.
Remember that scribble?
Okay. Pocket the note.
Esmeralda can read it if nobody even knows it.
Maybe,
Sure why
right?
I needed this and this, but it seems like there are-
Can't read it, so
Props.
And I think that's it.
it's not work celestial or common, so I can't help you.
You speak word?
Yep. I was raised by.
I speak celestial.
You?
Do you want these characters to play with?
There's the whole view.
Is there a garden shed out there?
It's another so it's a gate like these to like a little watchtower room.
When we left, were there like the little things in the watchtowers?
Are you talking about those creatures? No, everything's gone.
I can make it cooler.
What's growing over here in the gardens?
This cooler.
So in the garden.
That's always the question.
So, nestled between the rising and plunging cliffs are 4 rectangular garden plots enclosed by a 5-foot-high wall of stone. You see some rabbits nibbling on turnips uprooted by the cold. You see 2 lifeless scarecrows with sackcloth heads hang from wooden crosses pounded into the cold, hard earth.
Turnips.
Yeah, turnip.
Nothing but turnips. Okay, at the very least, I can tell the Burgermeister that if they decided to start working up here, it looks like the garden's working and there are some root vegetables. Are the trees of any?
It just whatever forest.
Stunted pines.
Is the
Yeah.
crow still in the garden?
That you guys have come down around and looked, and the crow's gone.
Gone.
All right. Oh, 700-foot climb. Okay.
Yeah, we're 1,000 right over here, so
All right.
Yeah, because that hill, there's a hill that goes up right there.
there's 100 each.
I don't know about you guys, but I can use a rest down in the village.
Yup. Well, we ran all the way down and all the way back up.
Oh, definitely ran down. I don't know why I ran back up.
Moseyed on the. So you guys, after investigating everything, and by this time it's evening. Like it's been a long day, and you guys head back down to the Burgermaster's house, and he goes, "Oh, so what did you find? What happened?"
Pull out 2 bottles of wine.
Oh, the Red Dragon! I haven't seen this in so long. And he goes, "Oh yeah, more purple grape mash, thank you. But the Red Dragon, we shall feast on this tonight."
Oh, but there are a few more casks up there for you.
Oh really? You guys found a stash?
Yeah, if you go up to the hospital, up to the Abbey, in the basement of the main hall, there are barrels of both the grape mash and the purple mash and the Red Dragon.
I will send some men up there to collect that. That will help with our stores for the winter.
When we were
So we believe we've cleared the Abbey of any malevolent forces. We've had to take care of another one that while we were up there. So there's a garden, there's beds from the hospital that you guys have an opportunity to do something. Just be careful, because we think we've cleared the rooms, but
Yes, I greatly appreciate it. I think it will help with our community with the vegetables. We may end up condemning the place though, and there's so much bad history with that place since it was taken over by the abbot. We may just need to dismantle and start anew, and maybe we'll build a better place than that.
Do we want it for our lair?
maybe.
The what?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
When we were on our way down, I didn't actually go to the burgomaster's house. I went to go pick up my wolf's backpack.
Oh yeah, that was ready.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a little backpack for your dire wolf. Saddlebag.
So,
He goes, you guys look tired. Would you like some rest?
Do you read Vistani?
I don't, but my wife does, because she travels along with them.
I have a note I'd like to get translated.
Oh, honey, come here, please. She goes, yes. And she looks and she goes, this looks like Esmeralda. Says, dropped the children off, spied on the abbot, evil deity, must find friends, before plot of with Strahd. So yeah, there you go.
Is it signed?
Esmeralda, whatever her last name is.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think that told us anything we didn't already know.
but
Yeah, but-
she knew about the evil deity.
Yeah.
Tells us she wants us to meet up first before going to Strahd.
We could probably head back to that tower, see if she's there. If she's not there, we can go to Valaki real quick.
After rest.
After
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tapped.
So you guys are heading out to? No, just kidding.
He's
So
not
you
close.
guys,
No
you're in
spell
a safe
slots.
house. You guys take a long rest, and you guys are now level 6.
Multi-class.
You got yours all set up.
Oh no, I can just tap over to it. I was
I was like, yeah, I'm level 6.
just wondering.
Yeah, so you
Where all of a
did.
sudden,
Yeah, well, do your level 6 stuff, and then we'll do the attunement stuff at the end. Vince, here, I'm gonna pause this.
Go ahead and print my spell sheet.
While you're meditating by the fire at the burgomaster's house, from within the fire, were you laughing at him?
no, you. I just where he said booger master.
Probably. I just put my nose. From inside the fire, you see a creature crawling out of it with black dreadlocks, purplish skin, claws for hands, and it's starting to slowly crawl towards you. And you're just transfixed on this thing, and it's like just crawling at you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Once you got it.
15?
Okay. After just a few minutes, you snap out of it, and there's nothing there.
I want to know if it makes any difference, because I have advantage against being charmed.
No, it wasn't. You weren't.
Okay.
You weren't about to be charmed.
Okay.
Wake up. Down's dead. He's dead.
How far into the night is this?
It was probably, I don't know. Did you choose to meditate for the first half or the second half of the night, like the 8 hours?
Oh, I probably went right into it since I needed a
Okay,
lot
so
of healing.
so this was probably like just as you were just starting to get calm, and so then you had enough time to do your full long rest after that.
So I'm really... When did you take your rest? Your meditation?
Beginning, because I always kind of need some more screen.
So did you see that? Did you see somebody trying to go all serious black coming out of the fire pit?
And this is morning time. Yeah, like
Did you see?
It was like a creature, humanoid, with curly, like dreadlocked hair.
Purple skin?
I didn't hear you say purple
Yeah.
skin.
kind of look like this.
That's
Yeah.
the same thing that crawled up me outside town the first night.
Dun dun dun.
That's well, it looked like it was coming forward out of the fire, but then it just kind of disappeared as I came a little bit more awake. And, it's always worrisome when you get some more prepared.
What? Oh, you guys keep talking amongst yourselves. I'm looking for something.
So, you two saw, like, the same thing?
Yeah,
Not at the same time, but yes.
Yeah.
it was 2 nights ago that I saw it.
It was
And
menacing.
you did.
It didn't say anything.
No?
should we? I guess I want to ask the burgomaster to see if there's anything in the local lore about that.
Lore or a book of creatures or something that, yeah.
Give me a, what would that be? Arcana or history? Give me Arcana or history, whichever one's better for you. It's probably the same.
There isn't specific. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're the same. 18.
So after talking with the burgomaster and talking amongst yourselves, and he had kind of asked if you'd seen this creature before, and you had mentioned you fought three hags, a coven of hags at the Bone Grinder, and he pulls out some books, and you guys start researching, and he says, "Oh, the night hag can bounce from plane to plane and try to attack you in your sleep or in meditation." So. You guys must have. Did one of them survive?
Yeah. One.
Yeah, I think one of them dashed off.
Yeah, Morgantha. She may be stalking you guys.
Is there anything in that book that says how to protect ourselves against night hags?
If they don't present themselves in the material plane, I don't think so. You might have to just somehow draw her into the material plane if she happens to try to attack you in your sleep again.
Make her a material girl.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm not coming over anymore.
Over his head. Yeah. So, it's morning. You're in Kresk. What are you guys going to do next? You've got lots of options.
Head to the tower and try to find Esmeralda?
At the tower, we need to go to Valaki. We were at the tower, she wasn't there.
Yeah, we need
Oh, okay.
Well, we could check the tower
What
on the way
do
back.
you need to go to Valaki for?
To see Esmeralda?
Oh, see if she's there.
Yeah.
I want a silver axe.
You know, I am curious about the wedding dresses after all that.
You
He
engaged?
does have it. You are a wedding dress aficionado.
Robe. Monks wear robes, not dresses.
I bet it'd look pretty on
It
you.
reminds me of this meme of this burly bearded hunter guy walking through the forest with a white snowy forest with a white wedding dress on, and he's borrowed the wife's camo.
It's not a dress, it's a robe.
Okay. Well, the burgomaster of Crest thanks you all, and they're just so thankful for helping with their abbot issue and everything. And he says, you guys are welcome back anytime. Just beware. There's been more werewolf sightings along the road to Valaki from here. And he offers you his thanks, and he says, I can't financially help you, but you'll help place some wine here if you need it on your travels.
We appreciate it. We're always, I think we're always open to a one night's sleep somewhere in a friendly place.
And you guys start to head out, and you start walking towards the gate, the main gate, and start heading down the road. You pass through the gate, the guards see, they let you out, and then as the gate, you hear the gate close, and then more boards being put up and everything. And just down the road, and it's a really foggy morning, right? And down the road on this hill, you see sitting on there. This is in front of a castle, but ignore the castle. You see a carriage, a black carriage, and two black horses. There's no rider, and it's just sitting there, almost like it's waiting for you.
Where?
Just down the path, parked.
Right after we walked out of the village. That's not ominous or anything.
Yeah, it's at the intersection of the main old Svalage road. From when you come down from the and it's
Are
just parked
those
there.
horses look like actual horses?
They look like real horses. Yeah, but both the horses and the carriage are as black can be.
The carriage looked, extra black, like a hearse-like black of
Yeah, like, well, I mean, you would think, because all the Vistani, all the carriages you've seen and the things have been colorful and everything. This is just pure black.
Is there, like, in the carriage, is there any place where someone could be?
Yes, I mean, there's a door. There's doors on the sides of this carriage. It's like one of those big ones that people would ride in to travel.
I'm gonna go up. You guys follow me? I'm gonna go try to see what's inside.
We will.
Do you have
I'm
animal
not
handling?
going anywhere near Strahd's carriage.
Ranger? So maybe you could drive this carriage?
Yeah, I have +6. Proficient.
As you walk closer, the door opens.
Okay. We
I
probably
would
don't
go
need
ready.
it. We probably don't need a driver.
And the door opens. No one's there. I mean, it just opens.
I kind of walk up to it to see, like, I'm away from it, but I'm gonna, like, try to go around where I can see what's in the door.
Okay. You look in, and there's no one inside.
There's no one inside!
Yeah, it's Strahd's carriage.
Is there a nameplate on it?
Yeah.
Is there a great big S on it?
No, on the back, there's Von Zarovich is on the top of it, and you see the symbol, like the raven symbol on the back as well.
He invited us. This is clearly him.
Let's go!
Let's not.
It's too early. We need another item, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you read the letter one more time?
We're excited!
Just guess.
I'm eager to go.
You didn't get charmed.
Know that it is
I have
I
advantage.
who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival.
What does it mean,
Your host, Strahd von Zarovich.
what does it mean by, it said something right before the civilized?
You invited us to dine.
I bid you to dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings.
What does civilized mean?
No, like, what is...
Dine?
Yeah, dine.
Dinner.
Eat.
Eat?
Oh,
Eat dinner. Yeah.
dining.
Or a meal of some sort.
Yeah.
Dine.
Oh,
To
dine.
dine.
I thought you said dying, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's what happens if we're gonna go right now.
So you could die and civilized surroundings.
I vote we go in. I'm hungry.
I'm not ready to even in a. I mean, is this somebody whose word we can trust?
Yeah.
You didn't set an appointment. You just said you wanted to dine with us, so we could go do some other stuff.
I'm gonna go to the horses and like see if they're like, in the right mind. Or
They the two horses, they're like they've got like blood kind of on the face. It doesn't look like it's theirs. It's just like and they look very like sickly, like almost skin and bones. And as you get closer, they kind of and they out of what's the word I'm thinking of, nervousness.
Can I try to calm them down?
You could do an animal handling. Got a natural 1.
2. 8.
Yeah, they look like they're pretty much doing their own thing. Like, they don't want you to help them.
Still, I think we should go dine and do our own stuff.
I think we should be more prepared before we go.
We can make a deal and he can tell us how to get out of here.
He did tell us how he wants to get out of there. It's at his own discretion. That's all he wants.
All right, so you guys are gonna. Sounds like majority rules. You're gonna
Have the
I'm
holy
not-
folk chimed in yet?
We found
Yeah,
a
I
symbol. I want the weapon.
no desire to go to this Put a note in there, just ate breakfast, thanks, that's fine. Deliver that.
They have a hag head still. Does he need a snack?
Can we take a rain check on this, please?
Yeah.
Oh, what check?
Rain check. I mean, yeah, we'll do this, but later.
Yeah, we didn't set, the invitation didn't specify a date.
See, he said he didn't say tonight.
Just getting that ready, kids. So, you guys walk. Basically, you're gonna walk past it and start heading heading east to Valaki, and after a while, Fallon, you look back and you see that it slowly starts following you.
Oh no.
Excellent. So we can decide when it's convenient.
You guys go ahead and let's see if they just keep a beat on me. And I'll try, maybe I can lead them into the woods. Just go about 20, 30 feet ahead and I'm gonna...
Okay.
So they go on ahead and you're just slowing down. It basically keeps pace with you about like 1,000 feet back.
Do you guys want me to try to take leading them astray? Do you want to go? You guys go ahead maybe a mile or two. I can try to catch up.
I say we just let them follow us.
It was there when we all left. He already knows where we're at.
Okay. Well,
And no matter what, he'll know what we're doing because he has that crow going
He showed up in the middle of the church.
okay. So I'll just we'll go back to our normal pace, and I'll just keep an eye over my shoulder.
Yeah, and it's just slowly following you guys. So the travel is long. But you guys keep going. Are you going to stop at the tower, or are you going to keep going to Valaki?
We could just stop there and check to see if like there's her carriage or any carriage is there or whatever.
So you guys, yeah, because it's along the way. You kind of stop and you look and you see that that I think there was the one carriage was still there, right?
Rutavio's, I think.
But the Esmeralda's carriage, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Oh,
No. It was the carriage with the beasts.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, with the
so
tiger.
so that carriage is still there. It was Van Richten's carriage. That carriage is still there, but it does not look like anything is. It just looks the same as you guys left it.
Can I check the track to see if anything's come like in the time?
Doesn't look like there's any fresh tracks.
Okay. So I say we keep going.
And it's a carriage with no horses to draw it.
What's that?
It's a carriage with no
Right.
horses to draw it.
Yeah, it's one of those stony looking ones. Wagons.
Okay.
Yep, keep going.
You guys keep traveling along, and you start heading to Valaki, and after a while, the carriage behind you just fades away.
Any crows?
No. And you're coming up to Valaki, you see in the far distance, in the middle of town, you see a huge fire erupting. It looks like something is on fire. There's big black smoke coming from up as you approach the gates to the town.
Alright, say we pick up the pace.
Here we go again.
Are they having their festival or something?
No, because that was days ago.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah, it's been a couple days since you guys
3,
left in a
4,
hurry.
4.
As you get closer, the guards say, "Hey, we seem to recognize you with that giant direwolf that came running through here a couple days ago.
Oh.
Where'd you guys go?"
We had to go take care of,
Business.
yeah.
We were spreading the great word of the festival to try to get more people to come.
Oh, the hell with the festival!
Oh, thank God.
Uh-oh.
You guys are gonna need to go talk to the burgomaster.
Well, what's this big fire?
Well, that would be the former burgomaster's mansion.
What?
So there's a new burgomaster
Yes, and I think she would like to have a word with you guys.
with us.
Yes, you guys were the ones that left to town after that huge attack from Strahd. She would. And we heard of some people saving the church, and then we couldn't find anybody, and we remembered seeing you guys leave that day, and I definitely recognize that dire wolf there.
We saved the church.
So yeah, she'll wanna speak with you and maybe praise you guys or something. But yeah,
We weren't there in time to save the father.
Huh? Where is the new burgomaster's house?
she is up to the. If you go back to the center of the square, go north of the Blue Water Inn, you'll see her house over here. That way.
Is there a sign out front, Burgermaster?
It'll say Wachter House. Lady Wachter.
How many days ago did she become the new burgomaster?
Just this morning, actually.
Oh.
You guys missed some excitement. They were gonna have the festival, and during the festival, there was a coup, and the villagers were upset because if these festivals are supposed to be keeping Strahd out, but then Strahd attacks. Turns out the bones of the cathedral were stolen by the helper, Milivov. He was in cahoots and was trying to sell them for money. They tracked him down, found the bones, returned the bones to the cathedral, and I guess that's what was really protecting the cathedral. And with those being gone, Strahd was able to attack.
Festival meant nothing then.
Festivals were doing nothing, and so the town revolted. We strung up the Baron and his family, and they are paid no mind to them. They're hanging in the town square, and we just burned their mansion this morning. And Lady Wachter is now in charge.
Did you guys find the bones?
Yeah. The bones are we found them at the coffin maker's shop. Apparently, he was holding on to them and had made a pact with Strahd. We've taken care of him as well. He's hanging right next to the Baron. Yeah, you guys sure missed a lot while you were gone.
They did yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
It's not the first deal with Strahd we've encountered in the past few days, I can tell you that.
But yeah, Lady Wachter will be wanting to see you.
By the smithy. Go to the burgomaster.
Yeah.
Somebody spent the only way to the burgomaster, absolutely.
Yep. Agreed.
Silver my axe.
So you're heading to the blacksmith.
Silver my arrow tips.
Yes, I am. No more half damage. Full damage only.
So many cool cards. And he's outside doing his smithing work. What can I do for you today?
Need a great axe. That's silver. Do you have one on hand?
I do not have one on hand, but I could silver that one for you. I have the materials and I have the skills to pay the bills, as as they would say, the 5 boroughs.
How long would it take?
Well, I'm pretty good with what I do, so I would say it'd take about a couple hours.
Okay. Do you have another great axe?
Or
any weapons?
I've got a hand axe.
I'll take a hand axe in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have a question.
Yes.
Do you know what brass knuckles are?
Yes.
I was wondering if you could make a set of brass knuckles that are silvered.
Yeah, that. Oh, by the way, that'll be 10 gold for adding the silver to your axe. And yeah, that's some more handiwork. I have to take some measurements of your hands, and that's a lot of silver to build it with.
Well, I don't want them made completely with silver. If you have less expensive material, but then just covered in silver.
Okay, so about
Gilded in silver?
Yeah, okay, so that'd be about 15 gold then.
Yeah, I tipped him 5. I gave him 15.
Okay. You're square.
Could you silver my arrow tips?
No, I can't do the arrows, no. It's too fine of work.
How about a warhammer?
Let's see, what could I silver on a warhammer? The edges?
Silver the head.
Sure, yeah. That's a much bigger thing. That'd be about 20 gold. And it'll take, with all this work, if you guys want it fast, either you can come back tomorrow morning, or for another 10 gold each, I could really work fast and try to get it this evening after supper.
I throw him 10 gold for my great axe.
Okay.
You said 15. I'll give you 25. Yeah,
Okay.
that seems fair.
And it would be about 25 total for the warhammer, or what did you say?
Warhammer.
Yeah, warhammer.
Let's see.
And
You said 10 extra gold for tonight?
Yeah, so it'd be 25 total.
Why not?
Okay, I will get to work on this right away. If you'd like to borrow the hand axe, you can. The war, I have another hand axe for you if you'd like to borrow that.
I've got my sword.
Okay. But yeah, come back after supper, and I'll have that for you.
I'm looking forward to it.
it's just not the same.
The weight's off now.
Question. Well, I'm not
Only one-handed.
Yeah.
I'm not actually talking to the blacksmith. Smith.
You
Would
have a
I
question
able
for
to? Yeah. Would I be able to dual wield a short sword? Would I be able to dual wield short swords?
You're 4, right?
Aren't you?
That's the dual wield weapon.
Yeah, typically.
If you don't have the fighting style for it, though, you don't get your proficiency bonus on your second weapon.
Yeah, you can just, yeah.
It knocks your
Right,
chance
so
to
the,
hit down.
So the second swing would not have it would not have your proficiency bonus. Does that make sense?
So it would have
So right now you have a +9. No, that's your longbow.
Plus
You have a
7.
+7, so it would be +3 because you're that's your initiative.
+4.
okay.
Yeah, it would be
But
+4.
It wouldn't be like a disadvantage of it.
No, it
I'll-
just doesn't have your proficiency.
I'll buy it as a short, whatever it's called. And if you could silver it, that would be.
Well, you already have another. You have 2 short swords.
Oh. Then
but
can
you
you
could-
just silver this one?
Yeah, that'll and 25 gold.
Sure. Have it
Okay.
done by tonight.
You guys have a lot of business for me today. Nice.
Yeah, maybe you could buy some
Max
good
damage,
stuff.
max damage, max damage.
Would I be able to attack 3 times with my extra attack thing?
Well, so you get 2 swings per attack. Okay. An extra attack would mean 2 more swings, but 2 of those would have your proficiency bonus, 2 would not.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
What is fighting stuff? Oh, wait, I'm great. I'm heavy weapon fighting stuff.
Alright.
You get
Let me prepare here.
Oh no, that means there's a battle coming.
What? Probably.
No, you guys chose the one option I wasn't ready for.
What's that?
You want us to go visit the vampire. So, you haven't learned yet that we don't go down your path?
Actually, no, I had about 3 options ready.
we didn't take any of them.
That does imply that we had a chance of surviving it.
Not necessarily.
Maybe we were supposed to run away. We don't run away though.
Why would you put all your d20s on one?
1d8 plus 2. 10 or when he's
To get the ones all worn out?
Yeah, that's a good idea because you're not really. If I have this 20, I probably won't roll a 20. Ooh, that's a good roll. But I probably won't roll a 20. I will use your idea.
Okay, are you heading over to Lady Voctor's house?
Yes, you want to watch?
Burgomaster?
Guess what? I'm faster than you. Watch my knee.
Are you gonna watch YouTube or are you gonna watch fucking what?
I'm walking.
We'll have enough time for a little social encounter and
Mommy, I closed my door in the room.
alright, so you guys can come to the front. So you come up and you see this very like German style house. And you go up and knock on the door. And two young men both answer the door, and they're like, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you?" And the other one's like, "What's going on?"
We're here to meet the new Burgermeister.
"Oh, that'd be our mother, Lady Fiona. You should probably call her Lady Voctor. We were just heading to the tavern," and so they kind of like, show yourselves in. She's in the main dining area," and they take off, and they're like, "Let's go drinking. We're gonna go drink."
Security seems lax here.
And they left the front door open and the vestibule door open.
saunter in casually.
Go on in.
Just knock on the frame as we go in.
Yeah. So you there's a narrow vestibule. There's some couple glass doors, two that kind of go back, and then the main one that's open to the hallway there. And then you see, as you walk towards you see the stairs leading up to the upper floor, and then you see. Oh, it's a platform. Okay, hold on a second. Let me open this up some more. So there's kind of like a platform, and then there's more stairs that go up further, just to kind of give you an idea here. Let's go back up like that. And you hear a voice, "Oh, come in," from like the dining area off to the left there. And you guys start heading in. Blazing Fire, as you guys go in and you go by the stairs, give me a perception check.
You guys? Or just
20.
Natural?
No.
Okay. Either way, that's awesome. Are you all going to go into the dining room first? That's the plan. Okay, so you guys start heading in there. Let's just say you're last.
Okay.
And you look up, but because you hear a meow. And you look up and you see a like adolescent girl in a wedding dress on all fours, and then she runs and you kind of hear her going up the stairs.
Like she's humanoid.
She's total human, not tabaxi at all. She's a human and she's acting like a feline, and she tears off upstairs.
Did she say anything that you can understand?
That was just like, a yell. Ah!
We can both be who saw whatever that is now.
And then so you guys filter in, and she, Lady Voctor is sitting at the table. It's like, "Oh, come in. Word gets around. The guards told me I'd be expecting some great adventurers. Come sit down at the table. I'm Lady Fiona Voctor. I'm the new burgomaster of Vallaki. Come. I would love to hear how you guys took care of Strahd and all these vampires at the St. Andrew's Cathedral."
Alright, you ready for this awesome story?
Yes.
Blah 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 blah.
Roll me a what's the performance check?
Performance, yeah. No.
2.
Oh, she's like, you guys saved the day? What? Are you sure? I'm not so sure about that.
You're the ranger that embellishes.
Well,
There was
in
no.
any case, I'm now in charge. There'll be no more festivals that you have to worry about here.
That was a little bit awkward to be around.
Did you let those people out of the stocks?
Oh yes, they've all been pardoned. And of course, and we took care of the formal burgomaster, the burgomaster, burger, the big burglar, and I think we've come up with a good solution to keep this city safe from now on.
What is that?
Well, the plan's not really set yet, so I don't really want to divulge any details yet, but we should be safer from now on.
If you ever see, you need to tell your guards that if they see an old lady come in from the gates, to make sure she's not a night hag.
What?
Yeah, some night hag gang was selling these like crazy pies that make you go insane.
Oh, I heard about
For
that.
children.
Yeah, we haven't seen that lady in a while,
We killed.
or at least in a week or so.
Yeah, we killed 2. There's 3 of them. We killed 2 of them, and then there's 1 left somewhere.
Good to know. Good to know.
You don't want her messing with your populace here.
She trades pies for kids.
We've had a influx of people really depressed and sad, and it's a terrible thing that we had to round them up and hospitalize them because they must have been going through withdrawals of this stuff.
Yeah, the pies were laced. They're bad juju there.
Very unfortunate. But yes, we will keep an eye out for this old lady.
Well, we are told that you wanted to speak to us.
Yes, I'm just so glad that you guys helped save the town and were instrumental, and basically in my success of becoming the burgomaster. I do run a really prestigious book club here. Would that interest any of you guys?
What type of books?
They're just they're just like fantasy. A lot of it is like gothic drama, stuff like that.
We're kind of on the move all the time. I'm not sure we have time to
But this
be
is a
regular.
prestigious book club.
Yeah?
Only the best of the best in this town can join.
Wait, so you don't sell books? You're just a club?
No, we sit around. We have a reading room downstairs, and we get together and read about books.
Sounds cool. I don't think we'll be able to.
Is she really talking about a book club? Or is this
You can try to inside it.
What's your
a
interest?
pseudonym for a book club? I don't know.
Books. Wink, wink.
17.
She's really hard to read, but you are sensing that she's like almost kind of like dipping in between words, like she's not really meaning like
Book club.
books. Yeah.
There's like a secret council meeting or something she's inviting us to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when's the next meeting?
It would be actually what's today? It'll be tomorrow actually.
What time?
Well, we meet in the evening, right after dark.
At dusk. Okay, well,
And you could just come back to the house, and maybe my sons will let you in. I'll be down preparing, and yeah, you don't have to join right away. You can come down, see if you like it, enjoy the books.
well, I'll try to make it.
Okay. And would you guys like some wine? I have the Red Dragon Crush.
No, I think,
Okay.
It's early in the day.
well, how long was the walk from Kresk?
Oh, took quite a while. So you would have stayed the night somewhere along the way. So I mean, it's probably like
Morning the next day.
almost noon
Midday.
around there on the next day from that.
No, I think we're probably gonna, at the very least, find a place to clean up after our time on the road. And
Okay.
Especially this guy.
Well, hold on one second.
I took a dip in that pond before we headed out. Get all the gook off.
Remember last time we took a dip in the pond?
Well,
Had to fight a dragon.
I don't have any room here for you to stay, unfortunately. We have servants' quarters and my two sons and my daughter, and then of course my husband. There's always the Blue Water Inn if you guys
Right?
are familiar.
Yeah. And that's where I was figuring we'd end up tonight. So.
Well, if there's nothing else, then you guys can be on your way, and we will see you tomorrow night.
Oh, by
Thank
the
you very
way,
much.
if there's a Rictavio dude, don't give him any trouble. He's just trying to.
Oh, we heard about this guy. He was a circus performer.
Yeah.
I did not have the chance to meet him before he left. That reminds me, the Baron, he had a henchman. What was his name? Isaac, I think. His henchman. He always went around with the guards. When we tried to take, when we captured the old burgomaster, he fled. So be on the lookout for him.
Yeah, we've run into him. He's not a very good person.
Okay. Well, you can show yourselves out, and I guess I'll sit there alone and have my meal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys start heading out. Where's my mouse?
Who's there?
I'll sit down there for now. All right, so you guys start heading towards the Blue Water Inn. You guys need to have any discussions at all while you're walking?
She doesn't seem like that bad of a burgomaster.
I think there's more to her than she
I don't trust her.
I was getting a weird vibe.
lets on.
I don't trust her.
I didn't trust that Alice dude.
I don't trust anyone in this country. We didn't make it 2 days in and we saw ghost children.
Well,
That
could
wasn't
happen.
even one day in, was it?
That can happen to anybody.
First evening.
Oh, by the way, this is what she looked like. I forgot to put this up. She looked really, really, friendly.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust her anymore.
I have a feeling that she made a deal.
Strahd.
Well,
Hey, Mom.
I can misty step out of something if it gets bad. So maybe you guys want to maybe hang outside or something. And if it looks bad, I'll just step out of there.
For the reading club tomorrow, the book
Yeah.
club. Yeah, I mean we can figure that out tomorrow. I'm not opposed to getting more information.
And by this time, you guys make it to the Blue Water Inn. Markovs are still running the place. They see you and they're really excited to see you guys, and you guys, you're like, oh, for whatever you want to have, you want a room for the night, a
My
meal,
friend here needs a bath.
a bath. We heard about your great deeds. Thank you for helping us. It's been a little while since you guys have been gone. Did you hear about the new burgomaster?
Yeah.
Met her.
And at
Doesn't
this time,
seem like the burgomaster type.
you see the two sons. They're kind of over off to the side. And they're just drinking and getting silly. And I say, yeah, she's always had it out for the Baron before. They kind of were like competing in the town, and she's finally got what she's wanted now. And I don't know. I mean, it seems good. We don't have to deal with those festivals anymore, waste resources. But I don't know. It's just her sons are always in here getting stupid and causing mischief. Did you hear? They were the ones that let that tiger out of that thing.
Who?
For Sunstitch?
Song?
Yeah. Apparently they got drunk and they heard the noises and they let the tiger out of the of Octavio's wagon
Wow.
Interesting.
that day. Yeah, the Isaac was investigating it, and that was about right before the attack on the church. Yeah. So watch out for those guys. They're mischievous.
But it seems like it's drunken fun, not.
Yeah, I mean, it just yeah. And the husband goes, I gotta go back into the kitchen. Danica will help you the rest. And she brings out your guys' food and drink, and the washroom's upstairs next to the common room you guys stayed in before. And then so this be afternoon. By this time, the blacksmith's probably getting done with your stuff. So if you wanted to go get that before you went back,
I want my axe.
I want my soul.
You guys go back.
Yep.
He exchanges. He gives you your silver thing.
I didn't get a silver thing.
We got silver things the first time.
If you'll mechanically
I thought your
figure
dagger
out
was silver.
how we're gonna do that, as far as
It's not on my sheet.
I don't
use
know.
silver
I don't
dagger
know
and
if brass
silver
knuckles
sword.
are even a weapon. But if anything, it'll make your punches magical.
Well, I already have that. That's a level 6 monk attribute anyway.
Oh, well, okay.
But it does. I'm looking for.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Let me look at equipment.
Your little crosses put in it.
Might be like a D6. Each.
Or maybe crosses that extrude so you punch somebody and they got crosses in their face.
No, it's like kind of mechanical. So like.
And even if it's like third party, we can figure. There's got to be something a little extra besides just your unarmed strike. with that.
So then it could be like.
I don't know if that
like
affects
blades
your
could come out, or it could be like a little
the
like
specialities
kinda
of doing
flat
an
thing,
unarmed
and then like
strike,
little
though.
spikes or something.
I was just thinking tattoo
That would
people
be-
with punches.
I think that I would leave it to you to determine whether or not that remains an unarmed strike.
Okay. I'll think about it. I'll do some research
And
on
I'll
it.
see. Yeah, I'll see what I can find out too.
But with that, we'll go ahead and close for the night, just because the next thing will take a while at this point from where you're at. But yeah, I'll look into that. I sent out the invite. It's